Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And welcome, football fans, to another episode here of Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play for Week 17 of the 2025 NFL season for a primetime NFC matchup on Sunday Night Football, where we will see two of the top teams in the NFC battle it out as we see the Chicago Bears taking on the San Francisco 49ers at Levi's Stadium, the home of Super Bowl 60. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got a prime time battle here with two 11-4 teams here in Santa Clara, California at Levi's Stadium, where we will see two of the best head coaches in the NFC battle it out, with Ben Johnson, the first-year coach for the Chicago Bears, taking the Chicago Bears to new heights that they have not seen in quite some time, and head coach Kyle Shanahan of the San Francisco 49ers that somehow, some way, has been able to overcome all the major injuries on that team to get this San Francisco 49ers squad right in position to claim the #1 seed in the NFC. This is so hard to imagine, ladies and gentlemen. The NFC West division has turned into one of the best divisions in the NFL, and we see the Chicago Bears in the former best division in the NFC last year, the NFC North. Well, they have claimed the NFC North division title before this matchup here today. But if the Chicago Bears can pull off the victory here tonight, they will have a chance to compete for that #1 seed in the NFC. What an amazing 2025 NFL football season it has been, ladies and gentlemen, and it will come down to the end of Week 17 Football Sunday here in prime time, where we will get to see a matchup of two of the top teams in the NFC. Welcome everybody to hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show, one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. It's Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Hope you guys are enjoying your NFL Week 17. Happy holidays. Happy holiday weekend to everybody. Happy New Year to everybody. And I hope you guys had a wonderful and Merry Christmas. And we'll get ready to break it down here with this live play-by-play here for this primetime matchup. And so, guys, as we get into it here, let's make sure we get a poll going for everybody. Appreciate you guys. Still waiting for kickoff here, but make sure you guys get your picks in for who you guys believe will be the winner of this Week 17 NFL matchup. Heck yeah, man. Bills lost on a tough one, that's for sure. All right, make sure you guys get your picks in here. Got the Chicago Bears. What's up, Joshua? That's right, Patriots AFC East champions. All right, there we go. Appreciate y'all. All right, we're getting ready for kickoff here. So we'll go over some of the key injuries here in this matchup for you guys. And I appreciate everybody hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Guys, it's going to be exciting, man. We already got kicked off here. Good hype up at the beginning of the video here. Make sure you guys check it out, dude. It's going to be a big game here tonight. That's right. Okay, guys, so looking at the injury report here for both of these teams, for The Chicago Bears, they will be without wide receiver Roma Doomsday and also Zacchaeus, who's out of this game with an illness, and so is actually cornerback Nick McLeod. So that could be a big loss there for the Chicago Bears. For the 49ers, they're going to be without cornerback Ronaldo Green, who's the only really key injury here for the 49ers team as we head into this one. Thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Caden says, let's go San Francisco. Heck yeah. Appreciate you, Joshua. Thank you, guys. All right. And as we get ready for kickoff, don't forget, guys, to get your votes in on who you're rolling with here in this matchup here tonight. All right, man. Got the Bobby Boucher jersey on. We're ready for a big prime time matchup here tonight in the NFC, where we will see the Chicago Bears taking on the San Francisco 49ers. That's right, baby. Oh no, Joshua losing his fantasy football championship. Ralph must be so upset about the Bills' loss. Unfortunately, yep, the Buffalo Bills went for 2 at the end of the game against the Philadelphia Eagles after their defense shut down the Eagles' offense in the second half. But Josh Allen was not able to throw an accurate pass with a wide open receiver in the end zone for that 2-point conversion that would have won them the game. But instead, guys, we get to see this huge matchup in the NFC Conference. As we get ready for kickoff here, everybody, there's the beautiful Santa Clara area in California at Levi Stadium. 49ers wearing the red jerseys tonight with the white pants. And got to smart with the ball and do what it takes to win. And Brock Purdy with 17 touchdown passes, 8 interceptions this season. Missed a few games due to some injuries. I feel like we're just playing ball. We're keeping it simple. The fundamentals across the board from quarterback to every skill player. And at the end of the day, playing team football. Defense gets stopped. We got to go and score and find a way to win at the end. So
tonight, you're playing against a defense that creates the most turnovers in the NFL. What challenge does that present?
Yeah, I mean, they're a great defense. We respect them a lot. All right, guys, we will get ready to see the kickoff here where we're going to get the excitement rolling. Hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season. Thank you for hanging out, guys, here on Tim Reynolds Show. If you got any football questions or shout-outs, make sure you guys hit me up here in the chat with those super chats, and I really appreciate y'all. Hope you're having a great holiday weekend. Got New Year's coming up as well, guys. Make sure you stay safe out there up north. Dealing with some very cold winter weather coming in, possibly some ice as well. So we'll see here, guys. Ben Johnson versus Kyle Shanahan, 2 of the best coaches in the NFC, battling it out here in this one. Yeah, Bills look like crap, says our boy Ralph. Sorry to hear that, man. And oh, man, look at that. It's your boy, Fred Warner, getting everybody pumped up here in this one.
Dislocated, fractured his ankle in October. We saw him Friday. He believes he can come back maybe for some portion of the Pro playoffs. He sounds the foghorn to get things going.
So now here we go. Fred Warner getting us kicked off here tonight for this big matchup here in prime time, where we will see the 49ers receiving the kickoff here, which means the Chicago Bears will get the ball after halftime. Sky Moore back deep to receive. I do believe the 49ers will be without tight end Josh Kittle in this matchup here, or George Kittle, I should say.
What a night we have for you in the Bay Area. Off we go. The site of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, sorry, man. Did the Bucks game and then got ready for this one. So here we go. Nice kickoff here and a decent return. Not much there for Sky Moore. He gets it up to the 23-yard line, and here comes the San Francisco 49ers offense, led by quarterback Brock Purdy and running back Christian McCaffrey, who's had a fantastic season this year, even though the San Francisco 49ers squad has not run the football efficiently like they would have liked, near the bottom of the league in rushing yards this season. And there, George Kittle inactive for the 49ers. They're all pro tight end. So now here, Brock Purdy in the shotgun. Ball at the 24-yard line. Looking to throw here. Purdy gets it out quickly. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And we could have a pick six touchdown, Chicago! And the Bears come out early, making a statement saying, "Hello, San Francisco!" as they get the pick six. A huge play from this Bears defense. It was Jennings, one-on-one with one of the best defensive backs in the NFC. He tips it up to his buddy Edwards, the linebacker number 53, takes it into the end zone for the pick six for the Chicago Bears. And what a play there by Johnson, number one of the best corners in the NFL, makes a play. His teammate has his back with the interception and returns it for a touchdown. The extra point is good for Chicago. What a play. What a play. And you see here, Purdy tries to look off the defender, but Johnson gets there before Jennings can, and Edwards makes a terrific play on that football.
Well, Jalen Johnson, one of those guys that in zone coverage where he can see the receiver and the quarterback is when he can be so dangerous. Pro Bowls back-to-back years. This has been a really rough year for him, and for Brock Purdy, everything's been going right until then. There's Al Harris. That's the defensive backfield coach. And he's had a couple of those pick sixes in his career as well.
And interceptions seem to follow him. All those guys who had him in Dallas, now he comes to Chicago on Ben Johnson's staff. And I asked you during the week, okay.
All right, guys. Got the stat update here for y'all. So in the chat, we've got the score update. Bears now up 7-0 on the 49ers here early. Wow. Guys, we're not even a minute into this game, and it's already getting exhilarating. So we'll see the kickoff here from Chicago.
No, you haven't been napping for 5 minutes. Carlos Santos kicks off to Sky Moore and Brian Robinson again. That's how he lets it go. Has to touch it in the end zone if it doesn't go over the end line. He does. So the Niners will have it against this Bears defense.
So we've already seen a big play made by this Bears defensive unit that has the most turnovers forced in the NFL this season. So they'll add to that total. And Kevin Bernard and Jalen Johnson on that back end have been astounding with 22 interceptions and 32 takeaways, both most in the NFL. 1st and 10 now. Brock Purdy, play action, rolling to the right, looking to throw, gets rid of it, incomplete. And Purcell looking for a flag, and he ain't going to get one. It looked like Ricky Purcell was the intended target who got tripped up by the Chicago Bears defense, but no flag thrown.
Deshaun Wright is certainly one of the stories of the year for this football team. And we have seen him come from baseball.
So now 2nd down and 10 coming up here for the 49ers. And that was Wright, number 26, with the coverage. He's had a fantastic season here for Chicago. So 2nd down and 10 on the left hash. Ball at the 35-yard line. Brock Purdy under center. Tosses it to McCaffrey. Right side. McCaffrey got some room. He keeps the legs moving for about 3 yards on that carry. That sets up 3rd down and long here for the 49ers offense.
The Pro Bowler is out, and the 3rd-year man out of Ohio,
Austin Pleasance, his 9th career game, 0 starts, his 1st career start here in this one at left tackle. It looks like with Trent Williams out at left tackle. I was unaware of that injury.
This is rare
So here we go. 3rd down and 7 now for San Francisco. Ball at the 38-yard line. Brock Purdy in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the left. Looking to throw. Purdy over the middle. It's a big catch by the tight end. And a first down. 49ers. And what a good play from Tonjins, number 88, lined up there as he takes the place for George Kittle, and he's wide open over the middle of the field and holds on to the catch as well with the tackle immediately by the linebacker, and a first down for San Francisco across the 45 to the 44-yard line. First in for Brock Purdy on that completion. They'll hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey right side's got a nice rushing lane. Gets it across the 35. And he's got a gain of 9 yards on that carry. So McCaffrey already closing in on 1,000 yards rushing after that 18-yard pass from Brock Purdy over the middle. A 9-yard run follows it up. And you see here, Brock Purdy, week 16 at the Colts. 5 touchdown passes and 1 interception. Almost 300 yards passing as well. And already a pick 6 here for Brock Purdy in this one. 2nd down and 1. Purdy under center here. It's a 3 wide receiver set. McCaffrey in the backfield takes the handoff. McCaffrey nowhere to go. And I don't know if he got there, folks. And we'll see where they spot the football here, but I do not believe McCaffrey got enough for the first down. So that'll bring up 3rd down and inches here for this one. And no, looks like they will give him enough for the first down. So the Niners fans liking that here in Santa Clara. So a new set of downs here for San Francisco. A good run up the middle for McCaffrey to find just the yard he needed to get that new set of downs.
Averaging under 4 yards per carry, which is
all right, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all.
for him. But what he's done as a receiver for this team has really sort of carried the load.
So here we go. Brock Purdy, play action, looking to throw. Plenty of time over the middle. No, batted down. And the defensive lineman gets his hand up and bats that one down there for Chicago. It's incomplete. And Brock Purdy already a little off his game here. And that's Booker, number 94, the defensive lineman. He got his hands up just in time to make that play.
He could be a real pass rushing threat, but you could see McCaffrey right behind him, and that would have been a fairly substantial completion.
So 2nd down and 10 now for San Francisco. Purdy in the shotgun, looking to throw right side. It's caught. The tight end, Tonjins with another grab. A big hit from Brisker. The safety there, number 9, comes in, contacts the tight end right as he catches the football. And a nice grab for 8 yards for number 88. So now 3rd and 2. And we'll see what San Francisco has in store here on this 3rd down play.
Because he is just locked into that position in practice.
So 3rd and 2. Purdy under center. 3 receivers set. McCaffrey in the backfield at the 30 or at the 26. Purdy steps up in the pocket. Downfield looking. It's caught. Robinson with the grab. And he's down at the 1-yard line. It's 1st and goal. 49ers. But there is a flag here late in this one. So holding on the defense, but that penalty will be declined. It's a 1st and goal, San Francisco. And we see Robinson. He's lined up on the left side here. He'll end up going one-on-one with the safety Brisker. No, and it's actually Wright, number 26, I believe, who is in coverage there. And Wright tries to get underneath it, but it's a completed catch at the 1-yard line. Purdy looking to throw. Touchdown! 49ers! And Brock Purdy gets his team up to the line of scrimmage quickly. And Jake Tonjins has his first touchdown grab here tonight. That's his 3rd catch here in this game already. And he's making an impact. With the absence of George Kittle, you're seeing 88 line up on the line of scrimmage, come off as Purdy rolls to his left. He's got a wide open tight end, number 88, with the touchdown grab. And an extra point will tie it up here for the 49ers.
the extra point. Let's go back to 2023, the last time a game opened with a pick six. Deshaun Watson did that. But Purdy comes right back, walks it down the field. A 9-play drive. 3 hits to Jennings, including the touchdown. All even at 7.
All right. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, Blaze Machine? He says, let's go, Bears. What's up, Detroit? Yeah, I am out of the playoffs in fantasy, man. Hope you're doing good in fantasy as well. Appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, let's go ahead and recap that last drive there for the 49ers. And man, talk about a bad way to start the game with the pick six. But Brock Purdy and the offense were able to make something happen on that second drive of the game to get down the field and tie this ball game up at 7. So a good start here for San Francisco. Or I should say a good bounce back for San Francisco in this one. So the second drive of the game, 9 plays, 65 yards in the 1-yard touchdown pass to Jennings. And he's got 3 catches for 27 yards and a touchdown. Jake Jennings taking over for George Kittle. And he's doing a great job substituting there for the all-pro tight end. So now we will expect to see the Chicago Bears offense come out on the field for their first drive of the game. What's up, Alfie? How we doing? Thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Guys, we reached 100 likes on the Buccaneers versus Dolphins live stream play-by-play earlier today. And hopefully today we can accomplish the same here tonight. I'm going to count on you guys here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys show your support by hitting that like button. Feel free to subscribe and also donate with you guys having super chats if you feel like it, with shout outs here in the chat here or any football questions you guys may have. Don't forget, guys, to enjoy your holiday weekend. Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you guys from Tim Reynolds Show. Let's go. Oh, yeah. 6 wins this season when trailing in the final 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. That's the most in a season in NFL history, and the Chicago Bears are the team to do it. That's definitely going to be a good game, guys. What's up, Tim, in the chat? So here comes the Chicago offense out on the field. Nice to see DJ Moore out there playing after possibly missing this matchup due to an illness. What's up, Fanatic Trev? Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 for Chicago. Caleb Williams in the shotgun, ball at the 29-yard line. It's a 5-wide receiver set. They motion Swift out to the right. Williams over the middle, caught. Nice catch by the tight end, Kmet. And he gets it across the 30-yard line, I believe. And that's a nice catch there. And a good throw from Caleb Williams. And we see through week 17, he averages 227 passing yards per game, 26 total touchdowns this season, and only 7 turnovers. 6 fourth quarter comebacks for the Chicago Bears. That's the most in the NFL. So 2nd down and 3. Ball at the 36-yard line. Caleb Williams hands it off. No, play action. Looking to throw here. Left side. It's batted down by San Francisco. And that's Elliott, number 92, the big man, got his paws up and bats that one down for an incomplete pass. So good play there for the 49ers defensive line.
At least they're batting down a few passes out here to set up this 3rd down. And boy, they could really use a little bit more pressure.
And lucky to not get a holding call on that play. It's 3rd down and 3. And ball at the 36. Caleb Williams changing things up at the line of scrimmage here. And he goes up actually under center. Play action, rolling to his right, looking, pump fake. Now he's going to scramble here. Williams still looking, throws. And it's incomplete. And great play there by San Francisco. And wait a minute, there's a flag on the play.
Williams was getting his receiver to come back towards him. It'll be on the Bears for ineligible man.
So an ineligible man downfield for the Bears. That's going to be the penalty here. And that's going to back up Chicago. And you got to imagine San Francisco is going to decline it here.
Offensive drive for them.
Yeah, poor loss for the Bills against the Eagles, man.
There's no foul for a legal player downfield.
So they do pick up the flag, so it will be a 4th down Chicago. So they will have to punt it away to San Francisco. So on their first offensive drive, not much there for Chicago. And this defense here for San Francisco coming up big. And now it's going to set up a punt here for the Bears.
Takes his time. Good hang time. Good kick.
Oh, and man, that was a beautiful punt for the Bears, but unfortunately they were not able to get to it there to make the stop.
On a Sunday night.
All right, thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, so let's go over that last drive there for Chicago. Very interesting. 3-play, 7-yard drive. It's a 3-and-out. The 49ers defense, shorthanded as they are a tough defense, and they forced a 3-and-out for Chicago on their first drive of the game. So because of that, it's a 7-7 ball game here in this one. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. And we'll wait to see what the 49ers offense can do as they get ready to come back out here on the field. Don't forget, guys, to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. We do have the score pinned in the chat for everybody who needs to know what the score is. If you have any football questions or shout-outs, make sure you guys hit me up with those super chats here on Tim Reynolds Show. All right, so very interesting game plan for the 49ers. They're moving Brock Purdy out of that pocket a little bit, especially with left tackle Trent Williams being inactive for this one. The 49ers offense are without their top left tackle and the tight end George Kittle as well. So that could be a big difference here in this one. So they're starting to move Brock Purdy outside the pocket a little bit more to help with that pass protection. They haven't really focused on running the football as of yet, but the 49ers have not been that great of a running football team in general. They're near the bottom of the league in rushing yards per game. Even though Christian McCaffrey has been excellent in this offense, he's been utilized a little bit more in the passing game than he really has in the running game. But I think that's more for me, honestly, probably about more of the way this offense has had to really scramble their offensive line this year, which has made running the football a little bit more difficult for the 49ers this season. But we will see them back on offense going up against this tough Chicago Bears defense.
There is Trent Williams out of the tent, but you see there, not on the field.
Oh, so Trent Williams started the game, it looks like, but now he's out. So 1st and 10 here for Brock Purdy in the shotgun from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw downfield. It's caught and whoa! Whoa! What a throw by Brock Purdy! There were 3 defenders in the middle of the field, and somehow he made a terrific play. And you can see here Trent Williams, he got hurt on the interception. And that is not good for Trent Williams, and you can see the frustration for the All-Pro left tackle. It looks like a hamstring injury. So now 1st and 10. A terrific throw from Brock Purdy. The handoff there to Christian McCaffrey, and he's got nowhere to go. And guys, I got to tell you, that throw from Brock Purdy was just beautiful. The accuracy from that throw on the last play from the quarterback, that was a gain of 11 yards, and he threw it right in between 3 different defenders for a great catch by Tonjins as well, who's turned into the #1 target right now in this offense.
And we're already seeing
so it does look like San Francisco will be without Trent Williams the rest of this game, and you've got to wonder how this injury will affect San Francisco in their playoff hunt. So now 2nd down and 10. Purdy, play action, looking to throw from the 31-yard line. Under pressure, Purdy breaks out of a sack, rolls to his right. He's going to scramble with it. Slides down at the 35-yard line. So a gain of 5. It's going to be 3rd down now for San Francisco.
You know, Mike, this game could well be decided based on which one of these 2 quarterbacks do the best job after they start moving. They hold the ball longer than any other quarterbacks. You're talking about number 1, and you're talking about number 2 in Purdy. And so what they can do and what they can create with this offense on the move may well decide this one.
So 3rd down and 6 coming up now for the 49ers offense. Ball at the 35-yard line. Purdy in the shotgun, looking to throw. Under pressure, gets rid of it. Batted down once again. And Chicago making a great defensive play once again. And that forces 4th down and 6. A punt coming up now for the 49ers offense. And man, you see it here. Booker, number 94. This guy is a playmaker. He definitely gets some pressure, but then gets the hand up right as he sees Brock Purdy about to unload that football. And that's his 2nd batted down pass in this ball game. So Duvernay back deep to return, as we'll see Morstead punting in this one. And Morstead finally gets to make a punt. And that one goes to the 15. That's a beautiful punt from Morstead. And look at that. He's running all the way down the field, baby. Look at that. Old man Morstead still got it. That one's for the brand, baby. A big kick. That one goes for 49 yards. Morstead pinning Chicago inside their own 20-yard line. So a great play there. And now Chicago comes back out on offense. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I want to hear you guys in the chat. Let's go. It's Tim Reynolds Show. Oh, yeah. We're feeling good like we should. Went and took a walk around the neighborhood. Oh. All right, guys, so we'll see Chicago come back out on offense here. And for me, I'm really looking to see what the play calling will be from Ben Johnson here. Chicago has not yet really tried to run the football, so we'll see them try to get the run game going. But especially with that wide receiving core hurt right now, a bunch of injuries, you got to imagine Caleb Williams is going to get more of these bootleg pass play options, or I should say run pass play option, especially with the option plays with Swift. They have utilized Swift a little bit in motion thus far, which is usually Ben Johnson's forte, moving the running back around to sort of guess and gain some information from the defense on what kind of defensive setup they've got. Oh, here we go. Hello. Been seeing some stuff on your streams for a while. You do good stuff, man. Like your commentary and more than normal broadcasts. Well, thank you, Trainer Ruffles. I appreciate you, man. That's very nice of you. And we got Nemo in the chat. What's up, brother? Thank you, Mr. Fulton. Welcome back there, brother man. Blaze Machine and Fanatic Trev. How we doing? Hope you guys are doing good. Don't forget to get your votes in, guys, on who you're rolling with here in this Sunday night football matchup. We are tied up 7-7 here in this one, approaching the end of the first quarter. Look at that, Joshua Morrison with the Duval. Like it, like it, like it.
town. The Broncos in the Steve Nash and Jalen Williams.
Boom,
Star
boom,
with
boom. Boom, boom,
Oklahoma
boom, boom,
City.
boom, 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 boom.
Bears take over at their own.
All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First down and 10 coming up for Chicago at the 16-yard line. Caleb Williams under center, offset I formation. They put DJ Moore in motion. Hand it off here. And Monungai with the carry. Maybe a 2-yard gain. That's going to set up here. Second down and long as we take a look at this San Francisco 49ers defense. For me, this defensive line has got to step it up and get more pressure to the quarterback to help out that secondary that hasn't played too bad considering the injuries that they've had this season on defense. Roy, how we doing, man? So second down and 8. Here's Chicago under center. Caleb Williams with Monungai in the backfield. Ball at the 18. They'll hand it off to him again, and a nice carry to about the 21, maybe the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 3. So third down coming up for Chicago.
Darnell Wright, he was so sick yesterday, he didn't fly with the team. He flew out of Chicago, left at 6:30 a.m. Chicago time this morning, landed in San Jose.
I'm rooting for the fans, or rooting for the Bears because you're a Falcons fan? Heck yeah, man. Jaguars possibly number 1 seed. I don't think so, Joshua, but
The Bears told me they thought he was trending in the right
what's up, Mark? Who we rolling with? I think I'm rolling with the 49ers. So here we go. Caleb Williams, quick throw. DJ Moore ends up incomplete. It looked like the receiver had it, but number 27, the defender for the 49ers defense, knocks that one loose. It's an incomplete pass. And the defense fired up here. This is Brown, number 27, who's made some incredible plays this season for the San Francisco defense. And they switch it up perfectly. DJ Moore got caught off guard, not able to bring that one in after the defender knocks it out of his hands. So that's going to be 4th down and 4 now for Chicago. Decent punt here with hang time for San Francisco. Sky Moore's going to try to return it here. He's at the 30 to the 34, and that's about where he gets to. A return of about 9 yards, maybe 8 on that play. First down and 10 now coming up for the San Francisco 49ers. And most career scrimmage yards average per game. He's 3rd in NFL history as Christian McCaffrey. And he's only of 3 players in NFL history with 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards receiving in the same season. And McCaffrey, with 2 weeks remaining, has a chance to accomplish that here. Already over 1,000 yards rushing and waiting to get over that 1,000 yards receiving. So now McCaffrey in the backfield. First down and 10. Ball at the 34-yard line for Brock Purdy. And Purdy's going to hand it off here. McCaffrey cuts back inside. McCaffrey cuts back on the outside. He's got a lane. He's at the 45, at the 50, at the 45, at the 40, at the 35. Cuts back inside the 25-yard line. It's a big first down, 49ers. And what a play from Christian McCaffrey as we see here on the run. He just bounces in. Man, look at the footwork. The whoop, then a whoop. Getting around Kyle Wright, keeping the feet in bounds, cuts back inside, and gets another 5 yards while he's at it. Man, Chris Berman would love that highlight right there as we see McCaffrey get up the field for a huge gain for the 49ers offense. And that's a gain of 41 yards on the play. And that's going to be a big first down for the 49ers. And oh boy, as we see Wright, number 26, hurt on the play as he was in coverage there. And we'll see a first down and 10 for San Francisco at the Chicago 25-yard line.
Yeah, no doubt. It was his own guy that time, Jalen Johnson, who came over and got Deshaun Wright there, and he was down on the field, and they just don't have that much.
Woo! So friendly fire there from Johnson as he took out his own player, his own teammate. So 1st and 10 now for the 49ers after that big play. Handoff, Robinson, right side, breaks through. Robinson still going on his feet to the 10-yard line. And that's a gain of 15 on that carry and a first down. 49ers.
So
And a big run there from Robinson Jr. He says, hey, McCaffrey, take a little break. I got you, dog. As he takes the draw play on the right side after they put the tight ends in motion. It opens up a nice running lane on the right side of that offensive line. So first and goal at the 10-yard line. Brock Purdy under center. He'll play action pass, rolling to his left, looking. Purdy's going to run it here. Purdy at the 5. Purdy diving in the end zone. Touchdown! 49ers! And what a play from Brock Purdy, who busted into his best touchdown dance for the fans in Santa Clara and in Levi Stadium. They're loving the grooving that Brock Purdy was doing on this play. He rolls out to the left side, sees there's a running lane, and he dives into the end zone. A nice scramble for the rushing touchdown for San Francisco. And Brock Purdy gets up and he does his little touchdown dance for the fans there at Levi Stadium. And the extra point here for the 49ers is good. And they take a 14-7 lead here in this one. Woo! Damn! All right. So let's go over that last drive there for San Francisco. And we're just about 5 minutes left in the first quarter. So pretty fantastic first quarter thus far. That was a 3-play, 66-yard drive for San Francisco. And man, if this offense continues to find their groove here, especially without their all-pro left tackle Trent Williams or their all-pro tight end in George Kittle, this San Francisco squad could be dangerous, guys. And we are hearing reports, ladies and gentlemen, that we could see all-pro linebacker Fred Warner return for the playoff run for San Francisco. Maybe not the first game, but there is reports that he could be back for a second playoff game or possibly the NFC Championship game. So we will see what happens for San Francisco. They've got a chance at winning the number 1 seed here. If they continue to win, they win this game, next week it'll be a showdown against their division rival, the Seattle Seahawks, to determine who the number 1 seed in the NFC will be. And guys, could you imagine San Francisco having home field advantage throughout the playoffs and with Super Bowl 60 being in Santa Clara at Levi Stadium? Woo-hoo! Watch out for the 49ers, man. Watch out. And you know, for the 49ers, man, they're going to want to get that number 1 seed.
7 one-score victories, tied the second most in their century-plus history. 6 wins, went down in the final 2 minutes, including the Green Bay game last Saturday night. Caleb Williams authoring 6 fourth-quarter comebacks. First and second-year quarterback, the only other one to do it. Another 18, a great 18, Peyton Manning. And now Caleb Williams. And this offense, and that's to get going, you have to get a first.
All right, guys, let's go.
San Francisco and Purdy have 8.
Oh, look at that, man. We got some Bills fans hating on the head coach already. Oh, boy. All right, so now a 14-7 lead with 4 minutes, 52 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Stuff the run on first and second, play man coverage, get off the field on third. So need to go in opposite direction.
So we'll see a return here. Not very much on that return there for the Chicago Bears.
As they get going. Chris, 5-12 last year, big coaching change, and just built slowly for this team around Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson in their relationship and their ability to hang in there and get all those last second victories.
It really is, and Caleb has done remarkable things. He still has a long way to go in this journey. The completion percentage down around 58%. That's not good enough. They understand.
So 1st and 10 here for Caleb Williams in the Chicago offense at the 23-yard line. Swift in the backfield. It's a jumbo set. Play action here for Williams. Looking downfield and tipped. And that was a terrible throw from the young quarterback looking for his rookie tight end Loveland. And that was excellent coverage there on the back end of that defense from San Francisco. So we see here Bethune, number 48, who's been excellent at the linebacker position. He drops back into coverage and gets right there. And man, what a hit. Loveland just got whacked on this play here too. I thought that could have been a flag there on the 49ers, but no penalty thrown. 2nd down and 10. Caleb Williams in the shotgun. Ball at the 23. Looking to throw here. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Nice catch there. The rookie Luther Burden with a nice spin move. And that's a gain there of about 12. And it's a 1st down, Chicago.
I think he's really going to be special.
And Luther Burden, this guy, has been breaking loose, a 2nd-round pick out of Missouri in this past year's NFL draft. And they're looking for him to break out only 1 touchdown this season. What's up, Vic? How we doing, man? 1st and 10 here at the 33-yard line. Handoff, Swift, right side. Swift on the stretch plays, got some room across the 40 and down at the 41-yard line. A good run there for DeAndre Swift. He gets a gain of about 8 yards. It sets up 2nd down and 2.
In his foot. The good news, talking to Ben Johnson last night, they feel like they'll get a Dunze back, if not next week, against the Lions for the 1st-round playoff game at Soldier Field.
Well, and that's sort of the Trent Williams decision here as well. If he really does.
So 2nd down and 2 coming up here for Chicago. Caleb Williams in the shotgun. Ball in the 41, play action. Williams gets rid of it. A nice tight end screen. Komet tackled down. He does get the 1st down, though, but that was an excellent tackle from Bethune, and now we've got a penalty flag, and we'll see what this one is.
Personal foul. Illegal block below the waist. Defense number 48. 15-yard penalty added on to the end of the one. 1st down.
So illegal block on Bethune, who actually made the tackle, so I'm a little surprised there how that was like that, but maybe he went through the offensive player. Yeah, look at here.
So he could argue he was going for the ball carrier, and really he made contact with that ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't like that penalty call.
Go through another opponent, a teammate of the runner, to get to the runner.
Oh, okay. See, look at that. I did not know that. So apparently that is a legit penalty. So now 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Caleb Williams in the shotgun looking to throw here. 4-man rush. Williams downfield looking for a big play. Touchdown, Chicago! And it's Luther Burden III, the rookie with only his 2nd touchdown of the year. And this one, a big, deep throw from Caleb Williams. That was right on the money. As we see Luther Burden here on the replay, lined up in the slot. He gets behind the defense, wide open behind the defenders for the big 35-yard touchdown grab. And Chicago ties this ball game up at 14 with that touchdown throw. Wow. Wait a minute, we do have a flag here on the extra point.
Flag was not thrown at the line of scrimmage, but from behind the 49ers. Could that be hitting the snapper or leverage, one of the two? Will Ben Johnson choose to go for one from the one?
Boba, what's going on, man? Jamie, what's going on, dude? Tough game there for the Eagles and Bills. But the Eagles come away with the victory.
15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
All
Try
right,
it, it's good.
Alfred Collins flagged for it, so here is 95.
Oh, what's up, Isaac? Hope you're doing good. And yeah, leverage penalty is called on the 49ers, so the extra point stands. And what a good first quarter it has been. Oh, and that's right, Boba. Your Browns got a big win over the Steelers. Man, there was a lot of upsets today, dude. My Bucks got beat by the Miami Dolphins. You definitely seen a lot of teams dominate this weekend, but some teams like the Cleveland Browns pulling off the upset against the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. Sometimes you just don't see those coming. Oh, and congratulations to the Las Vegas Raiders. Looks like they're going to get the #1 overall pick for next year's draft. Corey, what's going on, man? Love your content, bro. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you guys for hanging out here on the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. So let's go over that last drive there for Chicago. And it's 5 plays, 77 yards, and Caleb Williams connects with the 35-yard touchdown pass to Luther Bird in the third to tie it up here at 14 apiece. And we've still got 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Woo! All right, thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any football questions whatsoever, please hit me up in the comments here with those super chats. All right, fixing to get back to the action here in Santa Clara, California.
Share with everyone else. The first game in the NFL this season where each team has scored 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. It takes so long to score on these drives, so we waited, 255 games to see it. Now we have it.
I knew that, but your brain's been hacked too, so.
Eyes, ears, and brain. That's next season's version. So the penalty means the kickoff comes from midfield. Teams have been kicking the ball straight out of bounds in this situation, which forces the opponent to take over 25 yards from the fair kick spot at the 25. That's what the Bears would do. That's where the Niners will take over at their own 25-yard line.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team by rule of law placed at the 25-yard line. Touchdown.
Well, we've talked a little bit about the throwing style of Brock Purdy.
And look at this, guys. They're comparing Brock Purdy's throwing style to Drew Brees, and I do see the similarities. Wow, I didn't think the stature was one thing. It actually is the arm motion and the way he throws the football. Very similar to Drew Brees, believe it or not. Yeah, Boba, I agree with you there on that one. So here we go, Purdy. Play action, looking, gets it back to Ricky Pearsall. It's incomplete, and Pearsall can't hold on to that one.
Go a little bit deeper on that, on Purdy, and you've got to have a great, strong core to be able to do that like Brees did and like you should have Purdy.
Well, and the other part of it is if you're not the tallest quarterback.
All right, what's going on, Raymond? How we doing? Boba, yeah, I'm a big Hager fan. I'm bummed he's regressed. Yeah, it's been sad, man. And not only that there, Boba, but the defense has also regressed just terribly, man. Just not giving out the best of effort that they should. So 2nd down and 10. Brock Purdy under center, ball at the 25-yard line. Play action for Purdy, rolling to his right. Plenty of time. Purdy looking downfield. It's caught. Ricky Pearsall with the grab, and he's up to the 45-yard line across midfield, and it's a first down, 49ers. And San Francisco with another big play here for Ricky Pearsall. And number 1 lined up there with Wright, who's back in the game, and he gets him on the comeback route there on the outside in the sideline. And what a big play and a big gain on that one there for Brock Purdy. And it's 1st and 10 now at the 45-yard line. Christian McCaffrey with the handoff. He's got some room, a gain of about 6. They'll call it a gain of 7 after that 30-yard catch and run there from Ricky Pearsall, number 1, taking that one up to a great play up to the 45 and now to the 38. It's 2nd down and 3 for San Francisco.
It's so important for Ricky Pearsall to be back in this lineup. This is a receiving group that's not the fastest of all the receivers.
All right, thank you guys for hanging out in the chat. Thank you. 2nd down and 3, handoff. Oh, and met in the backfield. McCaffrey breaks a tackle and ends up with a 1-yard gain. There is a flag on the play.
So Trent Williams looking at Pearsall. You're fine. You can get back in there.
Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
They are 2nd in the league in terms of fewest penalties, only 5 per game.
There is no foul.
So they pick up the penalty.
All right, no foul there. It's been plenty of injuries for San Francisco during this season. Purdy with that toe injury that kept him out, trying to come back.
That's right, guys. George Kittle's missed 6 games. Nick Bosa, Fred Warner on injured reserve. Ricky Pearsall's missed 7 games. Brock Purdy's missed 8 games for the San Francisco 49ers team.
You say, hey, come see Nick Bosa play. Come see Fred Warner play. Come watch George Kittle block.
So 3rd and 2. Brock Purdy in the shotgun. Hands it off. No, he's going to keep it. Brock Purdy dives forward for a 1st down. 49ers. So an excellent play as we get to the end of the 1st quarter here. Under a minute to go. At a tied ball game, 14-14 here in this one.
And he woke up with that same swelling again today. George did say he thought he had a high chance to play tonight, so he expects to be back.
Lee, what's going on, man? Football and some beers? Hell yeah, let's go, man. Thanks for coming back to the stream, brother. Appreciate you guys. So now 1st and 10. Purdy, toss play, left side, McCaffrey from the 33. He's tackled in the backfield, and that's a big man with a big tackle there for the Chicago Bears.
Noah making a play there.
Yeah, and it is like watching a bit of a circus act out here with this 49ers offense.
So now 2nd down and 11.
Change of direction, but some of that again is lost without Trent Williams in there.
Brock Purdy changing things up at the 35-yard line. He's in the pistol formation here. 2 wide receiver set. Chicago looks like they could be sending a blitz on this play. Oh, and Purdy was just trying to draw him off sides. And instead, it's going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Oh, Rob, will Ohio State beat Miami on Wednesday night? Look, I'm going to be honest. I was born a Florida boy, so I've got to root for the Miami Hurricanes. I think the Ohio State defense is going to be pretty tough, but I really like the way that Miami defense played last week against Texas A&M. Now, if you were to ask me which team I thought was better, Texas A&M or Ohio State, I would say they're pretty evenly matched. So when you go by that logic, I think Miami's got an excellent chance to win that game. And if I was a betting man, I'd probably bet on Miami to win that game. But it's going to be a close one. I'm going to tell you that. It's going to be another one of those defensive type games in this one for the college football playoff when the Miami Hurricanes take on the Ohio State Buckeyes. So appreciate you guys. Tim, what it went for the Ravens. Joe, you are not wrong about that, my friend. A big win for the Ravens against Green Bay. I mean, how about Derrick Henry, dude? Jeez. All right, what's going on there? We got Strong in the chat. Boba, how are you doing? All right, so let's go ahead and look at the first quarter here and what stood out from both teams. As we see Caleb Williams with 61 passing yards on 4 for 8 passing for a touchdown. We also see Luther Burden with 2 big catches for 45 yards and the touchdown grab. For the San Francisco 49ers, they had 94 rushing yards total in that first quarter, with Christian McCaffrey having 8 carries for 61 yards. Brock Purdy was 6 for 11 for 93 yards passing in the first quarter, with 1 touchdown pass and 1 interception. Jake Tongs is the number 1 receiver right now, replacing George Kittle. He's got 4 catches for 38 yards and a touchdown in this one for San Francisco.
San Francisco, which is fitting for the journey of this NFL season. It has been one where there are no straight paths. Odd and bizarre, right down to the end. 17 games.
All right, guys, in Chicago with a win tonight and win next week versus Detroit, and a loss by Seattle in Week 18 at San Francisco, the Bears would clinch the number 1 seed. And for the 49ers, they need to win tonight and next week against Seattle, and they'll clinch the number 1 seed. So now, 2nd and 11. Brock Purdy looking to throw. It's a 5-man rush. Downfield, Purdy completes it to Ricky Pearsall, and it's a first down 49ers. And a nice play there for the San Francisco offense. And we see here Ricky Pearsall one-on-one with Johnson, their best corner, and it's a zone coverage scheme, so he just sits right behind the defense. A perfect play call and a perfect throw gets them the big first down. Now at the 21-yard line, Purdy hands it off. Christian McCaffrey right side. He's got a lane. Cuts back inside. He's at the 5-yard line, and it's 1st and goal, 49ers. And what a play there on that one from Christian McCaffrey. It's a gain of 16 yards, and it's 1st and goal for San Francisco. And after that beautiful 13-yard pass to Ricky Pearsall, it's a 16-yard run to follow it up. And now Chicago is on their heels, and San Francisco is knocking on the door of another touchdown. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Brock Purdy under center here. He'll toss it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey on the right side. He'll walk into the end zone for a touchdown. San Francisco. And the 49ers offense rolling like a big train, baby. Rolling. Just rolling. We just rolling on the river. Oh, man, look at the play here. Christian McCaffrey following his fullback use check, who's the lead blocker, as they take this toss play to the right side. And McCaffrey goes in untouched and walks in for the 5-yard rushing touchdown. And with that TD, the extra point here is good. And with that extra point, it's 21-14. 49ers over the Chicago Bears. Izzy, what's going on?
82 yards on the ground, and that touchdown. But the Niners up
7. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. This one's already looking like a playoff game, folks. All right, so there is the updated score for everybody pinned in the chat. Hope everybody's doing good here in this one. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. JTHM says, hey, just checking. Can we fire Todd Bowles yet? Oh, you didn't hear the news? Oh, yeah, there was reports that Todd Bowles is probably not going to get fired this year. Yeah, I know that's going to disappoint a lot of Bucs fans, but hey, look, it is what it is. I don't make the calls, man. I just report what the news says. All right. So we'll go over that last drive there for San Francisco. An impressive one at that. It's a 9-play, 75-yard drive, and Brock Purdy and Christian McCaffrey look like a well-oiled machine right now, with Christian McCaffrey running it in for a 5-yard touchdown run to give San Francisco the 21-14 lead. And guys, Christian McCaffrey, 10 carries for 82 yards and a touchdown already in this game for San Francisco. Yikes! No! JTH, no, no, no! We do not joke about that. JTHM 2011. Hey, we're here for you, brother. It's okay. This too shall pass. Asher, welcome back, buddy. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, Lee, we got ourselves a big game here, folks. It's going to be an excellent football matchup. I'm excited. I'm excited, guys. We should see a lot of big plays here on this one. And you see that play sheet for Ben Johnson. That's a big, big play sheet, folks, for that first-year head coach.
I think that one play is the one that beat us in the Super Bowl. You never knew where he came from.
His team has thrown it more than they've run it. The run-pass mix has not fed into Chicago's dominance on the ground.
All right, so Chicago now trailing by 7 here in the second quarter. Over 13 minutes remaining.
Take it this time. Bring it out to the 35-yard line. We visited with Ben Johnson when he was the offensive coordinator in Detroit. Now his first year as the head coach. As you sat with him as a head coach last night, anything different that you noticed?
I just keep...
What's up, Asher? Yeah, who do I have winning? I think San Francisco is going to win this one.
So far in this game tonight is you typically think, like with the Lions, when they get their running game going, you really get a good look at this team. And yes, they've hit the big play. They've done some good things. But for this team, they're built with that offensive line up front, especially those interior three when they get that going.
So 1st and 10 now for the Chicago Bears offense. Caleb Williams under center at the 35-yard line. And they'll hand it off here, right side, running back, has her lane. He's at the 50, makes a move, and a great open field tackle there by Brown. And Monungai, number 25, with the big run here as we look at the replay. He bounces out on the right side, leaps over a defender. And then we see Brown able to make the tackle just across the 50. That was a nice gain to the 47-yard line. Play action, Caleb Williams looking to throw, gets it to the running back in the flat. Breaking tackles is Monungai, and that's another big play for a first down, Chicago. So an 18-yard run for Monungai, and then an 11-yard reception. And Kyle Monungai, the running back out of the University of Rutgers, was a 7th-round pick for Chicago. Talk about a steal here for this Chicago Bears franchise. 5 touchdowns this season on the ground with over 750 rushing yards. He averages nearly 5 yards per carry. So now at the 36-yard line, 1st and 10 for Chicago. Monungai in the backfield. Looking for a free play here. Caleb Williams. There's a flag. It's going to be offsides. Williams looking to throw downfield. It's caught. Touchdown, Chicago! And that's the rookie tight end, Loveland, who catches it on the free play. And it's going to be a tied ball game here, folks. And oh boy, do we got ourselves a huge primetime matchup. This one's getting exciting, folks. 3 plays, 65 yards in this one. A free play from 36 yards out. And we see Caleb Williams is like, all right, backyard football, and finds his rookie tight end in the end zone for a huge touchdown, Bears. And what a play. Now the extra point is good, and it ties this ball game up here, folks, with 12:20 to go in the second quarter. It's 21 Chicago, 21 San Francisco. Wow! What a play! What a strike! Caleb Williams taking advantage of the defensive penalty to find his rookie tight end for the big play.
Whole thing that Ben Johnson talks about, that we're trying to mold and we're trying to build, but it's the little things, it's the confidence that Caleb Williams has built with these come-from-behind victories. And when victories start to stack on top of each other, young quarterbacks become young superstars.
Glad you brought up that phrase, piece of clay, because when we were asking Ben Johnson last night about Caleb Williams, that was like, okay, that's it. That makes sense. Because even though it's year 2, in some ways, Chris, this was like year 1 for Caleb. And there was a break them down to build them up process that happened here. And you're seeing the fruits of that labor right now.
Well, they would have moments in training camp.
Wow, guys, what a play, man.
Do a surprise hurry-up drill. And he would say the play, which was like 25, 26 words long, into his helmet. And all of a sudden, Caleb would look at him like, can you do that again? Do it again.
All right, so that last drive, 3 plays, 65 yards, and a 36-yard touchdown pass from Caleb Williams. What a big play there, guys. Thank you all for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. And, oh, a bad return here for San Francisco. And that sets up the 49ers at the 18-yard line on this next drive. Heck yeah, Asher. It's going to be a great game here, guys. And already the quarterback comparison here, 108 yards and 2 touchdown passes for Caleb Williams, 106 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 rushing touchdown for Brock Purdy.
Their teams have momentum as we head into the final week of the season.
So Chicago with 140 total yards of offense. San Francisco with 221, 3 touchdowns, but 4 touchdowns on the last 4 drives for both of these teams. First down and 10. Ball at the 28-yard line here, and hand that off. Christian McCaffrey up the middle. He'll get about 4 yards on that carry. An excellent effort to get that up to the 32-yard line.
4 or 5 for Christian. Why do I say that? Because Purdy in the first quarter had a rushing touchdown, passing touchdown, and threw a pick 6. That's never happened in the NFL. All in the first quarter.
Really?
Wow. So Brock Purdy making NFL history, the first quarterback ever in the first quarter to have a rushing touchdown, a passing touchdown, and a pick 6. Wow. Go figure that, man. No, Asher, the Bucs did not win, unfortunately, buddy. All right, so here we go. Second down and 6. Toss play. No, it's play action. Purdy throws. It's caught. Tonjin's the tight end with the grab, and it's a first down for the Niners. And a nice play there for the San Francisco offense, and that's a great catch by the tight end. And Tonjin's right over the middle, catches that one on the right side, and gets a big gain on that one.
At the beginning of this year, 25 in the first 6. Kittle comes back, nothing. Just 2 in the last 9 games.
So 5 catches for 48 yards for Tonjins, and now at the 42-yard line, Brock Purdy under center, hands it off, right side. No, Purdy. Oh, that's a McCaffrey with an excellent effort, but only able to get 2 yards on that play.
Fullbacks over the years. Tom Rathman so often, and you watch Juszczyk in that 44.
So second down and long coming up here for the 49ers offense.
Yeah, and he leads all fullbacks with 452 snaps coming into this game and made his 10th Pro Bowl. So the guy that handles so much of the motion as well, and don't underestimate how difficult that is, just to constantly be moving.
So here we go, second down and 7. Here for the 49ers offense. Purdy under center, ball at the 45. Play action, tosses it to Sky Moore on the reverse. He's got blockers out in front. Sky Moore with a terrific run, and it's a first down, 49ers. And that's Sky Moore's biggest play of the season as he takes the reverse here as the 49ers will fake it to McCaffrey and then toss it to Sky Moore. An excellent blocking down the field there for the 49ers. Even the receivers with excellent blocks.
Both these teams have had the defense all balanced all night long.
It does feel like a playoff game here, guys. So now first and 10. Purdy, play action, rolling to his right, looking downfield. Purdy, goes down for the sack. And look who made the play. That's going to be number 94, the man who's batted down 2 passes already this season. It's Booker.
Purdy may have just stayed in the game by seeing at the last second Booker coming around there, because this was going to be...
And I tell you what, guys, Purdy got lucky he didn't get hurt on this play as Booker comes in free to the quarterback, and Purdy sees him at the last second and gets down on the play. So that's a big loss on the first sack of the game. Now at the 48-yard line, it's a loss of 7. And now Purdy looking to throw here. Under pressure, gets rid of it. It's caught. Christian McCaffrey with the grab. And he has a big gain of 15 yards on that catch and run. And it's 3rd down and short for the 49ers. And they find the running back out of the backfield over the middle of the field. He takes advantage of the one-on-one matchup with the linebacker as you see McCaffrey lined up in the slot. On the right-hand side of the field, he just comes right back in and definitely takes advantage of the defensive scheme.
Tremaine Edmonds is a guy who runs 4.5. What else would you want in there? 6'4", can run 4.5, and yet still it is almost impossible to cover him.
All right, here we go, guys. So 3rd and 3 at the 38-yard line. Brock Purdy trying to draw him off sides. And we'll get a timeout for San Francisco.
First timeout with 8:10 to go. I thought you were an offensive guy. Because 2 plays ago, you called all the motion, all this garbage.
Hey,
That's cool.
you know what it is? 'Cause if you played receiver, you know how hard it is.
Okay.
I mean, you're running back and forth and sideways, and the quarterback's going, hut. I'm like, big deal. I mean, while you're doing all this stuff. So it really is, it takes a ton of time in practice. It takes a ton of energy. And one of the nice things about having Juszczyk do most of it is he's not in on all the plays, right? If you asked one of the star wide receivers or Kittle to come out and do all
And this 49ers offense through week 16 has had a shifted motion rate of 74%. The 4th highest in the NFL, and I like what they're talking about there on the broadcast, trying to learn a little something from some of the experts about the motions and why they do that so much in an offense. So now 3rd and 3. Purdy looking to throw. Under pressure here, gets rid of it, left side, and almost caught. That going for the tight end, Tonjans. So incomplete. That's going to set up 4th down and 3 for San Francisco.
Beautifully done that time by Jaquan Brisker. These 2 safeties, again, have really meant so much.
And you see here, Brisker, the safety, was one-on-one with the coverage on the tight end. And Tonjans had a chance, but it's just excellent coverage there by Brisker.
What you want. At least another hard count, huh?
So 4th down and 3, and looks like San Francisco's keeping their offense out on the field. And Brock Purdy here in the shotgun, looking to throw here, under pressure, Purdy, caught, and that's Ricky Pearsall with the 4th down grab and a 1st down. San Francisco! What a play there for the 49ers offense as they convert a 4th down and 3, finding their wideout, Ricky Pearsall. They put number 1 in motion from the left side. He comes in, and it's a nice post route over the middle of the field, and he's one-on-one with Wright, and Purdy with just a beautiful throw. Kicks that one to his receiver for the big gain up to the 24-yard line. And now Christian McCaffrey with the 4-yard run. He gets it up to the 20-yard line there for the 49ers.
That's the halfway point of the second quarter of a...
So a 14-yard pass play there to Ricky Pearsall on 4th down, and then a 4-yard run from Christian McCaffrey. So now 2nd down and 6 here for San Francisco.
Boy, both of these offenses look like they have a chance to be something really special, and they're getting tuned up.
That's right, guys. Ricky Pearsall was a Gator. Come on.
What it could mean down the line for the playoffs.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. So at the 20-yard line, 2nd down and 6 for Brock Purdy. He'll hand it off here. Robinson Jr. cuts back inside. Robinson keeps the feet going. A gain of 4 yards on that carry sets up 3rd down and 2.
Scored touchdowns on their last 3 red zone snaps. Kyle Shanahan is dialing up.
So Shanahan in his bag, as the kids like to say, here right now in this one. And that's going to definitely set up here the 49ers with a 3rd down and short. They are in scoring range here.
Behind the defense. He wants to see what they're doing.
And don't forget either, guys, the 49ers have already gone for it on 4th down on this drive. So Brock Purdy, 3rd and 2, hands it off. McCaffrey breaks a tackle, up the field, still on his feet, and up to the 10-yard line. It's a 1st down, 49ers. And Chicago's defense stumbling here as McCaffrey just continues to run all over this defense. And this is definitely a new part of this offense we have not seen this year as McCaffrey takes this one, cuts back to the right side, then cuts back inside, avoiding 2 tacklers for the big gain there to the 10-yard line. So a gain of 5, and we see a handoff, toss play. McCaffrey tackled in the backfield. That's Edwards, number 53, who made the pick 6 that was able to get to the running back. 2nd down and goal.
Loss of a couple of Bears defense.
Yeah, Boba, you're probably right, man.
The Niners are on pace for 600 yards of offense in this game.
What's up, Oz, man? What should the Bucs do this offseason? Well, they're going to need some more athleticism at the linebacker position. We need guys that can definitely pass coverage and better open field tacklers. We definitely need that. And for the offense, they probably need a little more depth at that offensive line. So 2nd and goal, quick throw, and Jennings with a nice grab. Was right there for the tackle immediately as the receiver made the catch. So a gain of about 4 to the 7-yard line. That's going to set up 3rd down and goal here for the 49ers offense. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out on the channel. Keith, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing good. All right, so 3rd and goal, a tie ball game here, 21-21 for Chicago and the 49ers. And now San Fran on offense. They got a bunch formation on the right side. Purdy in the shotgun looking to throw, and it's intercepted. And now return here, and Gardner Johnson gets that one. But wait a minute, we've got a flag, and this one could be on the defense.
Preliminary indication is that it's against Chicago.
So the man, Gardner Johnson, who made the interception, gets called for the flag, and it's a 1st and goal, 49ers. And CJ can't believe it. The former Florida Gator lined up against the other Gator, Ricky Pearsall here. It's one-on-one, and you can see there, yep, illegal hands to the face by Gardner Johnson.
It's not often the guy gets the foul and gets the interception too, so I guess you kick yourself.
So 1st and goal now at the 4-yard line here for San Francisco.
So that's a correct call, and it's 1st and goal, recycles for
So now Brock Purdy under center here. 2 tight end set. Purdy hands it off. McCaffrey met in the backfield, and nowhere to go for McCaffrey. And that's going to be 2nd down and goal now for San Francisco. And a big penalty there on Chicago, who had the turnover, but that definitely was a bad mistake from Gardner Johnson on the penalty flag. And that sets up now with the 49ers offense having another chance to punch this into the end zone. And what an incredible first half this has been, ladies and gentlemen. With the touchdown here, this should be an excellent one.
This player down there, and the penetration blocked that one. And now
Purdy's having trouble hearing the play. Shanahan's probably going to take a timeout. He's down here letting the play clock run down. We saw the amount of time of possession in San Francisco's favor.
So a timeout here for San Francisco as they were having trouble getting the play into Brock Purdy.
Extra possession, if you will, because of that pick 6 on the first play. So they take their 2nd timeout of the half. They've got 1.
So for entertainment purposes, what would be your ideal Super Bowl matchup? It's a good question. For me, I think I'd like to see one of those really good defenses in there. For the AFC, I mean, I really do think the Rams are probably going to be one of the best teams to beat in the NFC. But, I mean, the Eagles ain't no joke either, man. They had a big win today over the Bills. So, I guess for me, it's probably going to be Rams or Eagles. I mean, but we'll see, guys. It's just too early to tell. So 2nd and goal. Brock Purdy in the shotgun now. Ball at the 4-yard line. And Purdy going to look to hand it off. No, he keeps it. Purdy on the option play. Walks into the end zone for his second rushing touchdown of the game. And a touchdown, San Francisco. And what a play. Brock Purdy takes it in himself on the option play with Christian McCaffrey. And he walks in for the rushing touchdown. What a play. And Brock Purdy says, I'll keep it here. And good blocking up the field. And a big touchdown run for the San Francisco running back. Showing off the legs and the footwork.
Pinheiro adds the extra point. 5 consecutive possessions with touchdowns between these teams. Purdy with the latest answer. He's responsible for 3 tonight. George Kittle's not playing, but he's enjoying it. 28-21, San Francisco.
And wow, guys, we've now had 5 straight touchdown drives. Woo! What a play, guys. What a play. All right, so we'll look at that last drive there for San Francisco. It was a 15-play, 72-yard drive and a 3-yard touchdown run for Brock Purdy, his second rushing touchdown of the game. And with that one, he's now got 4 carries for 21 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns, and Christian McCaffrey is only 2 yards away from 100 yards rushing in the first half. What an incredible game plan for head coach Kyle Shanahan and the San Francisco 49ers offense. I tell you what, this one's going to be a slobber knocker. It's going to be a hell of a matchup to continue to watch here, guys. Excuse me. I'd like to see Buffalo and Chicago in the Super Bowl. Boba said it probably won't happen. I bet it'll be Rams-Patriot for their matching up. Yeah, I don't know if I want to see Rams-Patriots, man. Last time we seen Rams-Patriots in the Super Bowl, that was a terrible game to watch. You know, here's a unique question for everybody. Let's see what everybody thinks of this one, okay, guys? What would be the worst Super Bowl matchup out of these playoff teams right now? Like, what's the matchup you just don't want to see in the Super Bowl this year with the current playoff teams? Let me know who you guys think, man. Oh, look at that. Chicago Productions in the chat saying, go Bears. There you go, Lee. Chicago defense needs you to step it up on the run.
Focusing on a lot of work in the pool and is progressing into more football-type moves, he said. He is targeting a potential return for the NFC Championship game, and he keeps visualizing the energy and the electricity running out of the tunnel with his teammates.
Dude, Keith, Derrick Henry was dominant, man. Dominant against the Green Bay Packers. All right, thank you guys for hanging out here with us, man. I really appreciate y'all. We'll see a return here for Chicago. And Duval, or I should say Duvernay, gets it up to the 35, I believe, but there is a flag on the play. Tyler, how we been, brother? Welcome back. So because that one's on Chicago, that will back up the Bears offense to start this next drive. They're trailing 28-21.
Because when you got Fred Warner on the field,
boom, 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 boom. So now it's 1st and 10. Caleb Williams, play action, looking to throw here. Williams under pressure, rolling to his right. Looking here, he's going to scramble and get it out of bounds after a gain of 2.
3-yard rushing game. Robert Saleh, the defensive coordinator, was the Jets head coach. He tells us on Friday, so I come out to that first practice the Wednesday after Warner's gone, and it's quiet. They go, what are we going to do? And he had to go to guys like Winters and say, hey, we need to hear your voice now.
Yeah, and Robert really believes...
So Robert Saleh back as the defensive coordinator for San Francisco, and he's really made a big impact as their D coordinator this year. So 2nd down and 8 at the 22-yard line. Caleb Williams in the shotgun here after the 2-yard scramble. He tosses it to Swift. Swift with the rush, and he gets across the 30 to the 31, and it's a first down, Chicago. And a nice run there for DeAndre Swift. He hasn't had very many carries in this first half, but he has made the best of his opportunities thus far. Panthers and Jaguars, because it would be a cat fight, says Keith. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. So here we go, 1st and 10 at the 31. Chicago here looking for something. They put the receiver in motion. Williams under center. Swift in the backfield.
Take it down to a 2-minute warning for Williams and Chicago. They've got it at the 31.
So just playing some mind games there. Chicago takes it to the 2-minute warning. So we'll get here close to halftime in what is a tremendous football game, guys. All right. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button. Subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show to help grow the channel. And if you guys want to support the channel in other ways, we do have channel memberships now live on YouTube. And you guys can also send donations or super chats if you guys are interested in me answering any shout outs or any football questions you guys may have. Thank you guys so much for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget, please, guys, to have a great holiday weekend. Enjoy your holidays and your time with your family and friends. And Happy New Year, guys, from Tim Reynolds Show. God bless every single one of you guys. Love the jersey. Thank you, Brandon. Go, Bobby Boucher. Come on, come on. Thank you, thank you. Stay tuned for halftime stats for both teams. Appreciate you, Keith. Heck yeah, heck yeah. All right, all right, all right. All right, guys, as we try to keep it going here, we're going to come back to this game that is a 21-28 football game. Guys, I don't think I've seen this high scoring of a first half in a Sunday night football matchup this season. And I tell you what, if Chicago can continue to sort of bounce back the way they have all season long, well, this game will come down to the wire. But man, San Francisco looks on point right now through 2 quarters. And we'll see with the 2-minute warning here what Caleb Williams can do in this 2-minute offense for Chicago as they look to tie this ball game up at 28 apiece heading into halftime. Dude, Brandon, Happy Gilmore jersey? That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. I'm not a fan of the Boston Bruins, though. If I root for hockey, I root for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and I know the Boston Bruins are like one of their big rivals, like the Detroit Red Wings.
They are Maria.
All right, guys, 2-minute warning.
Family and the Patriots. Mike Vrabel, right in the Coach of the Year conversation.
So ball at the 31-yard line here. And we will see Chicago come out here on 1st and 10. Williams in the pistol formation. They put a receiver in motion. And Williams changing things up here. Ball on the right hash. It's a 3-wide receiver set. They'll hand it off to Swift. Swift right side. Not much there. Maybe 3 yards. It's going to set up 2nd down now. And we're under 1:50 to go here in the first half.
Bears have accomplished this year, and so much of what Caleb Williams has been able to do with Ben Johnson is because they have improved this.
Bobby Boucher says Jace. Hell yeah, dude.
All brought to this team that
So now 2nd down and 7 here for Chicago. Caleb Williams looking to throw here. Plenty of time. Still looking. Rolling to the right. Throws. Incomplete. And there's kind of been the problem for Caleb Williams there. He doesn't keep his feet set, and if you see there, he was looking for his tight end Loveland, who was coming across the field, number 84. And if Williams was just able to set his feet here, he could have been able to throw a pretty good pass to Loveland. As we see, Loveland just breaks free. He's wide open on the right side of the field, and Williams just overthrows him. So 3rd down and 7, a big missed throw there for Caleb Williams. So a big 3rd down and 7, minute 21 remaining. Caleb Williams in the shotgun by himself at the 34-yard line, looking to throw under pressure. Williams rolling to his right, throws it, incomplete. And the pressure gets there from the 49ers defense, and it's going to be a 4th down Chicago. And wow, this 49ers defense come into play here, and they shut down that Chicago offensive drive.
And not allowing San Francisco, with the way they've exploded on offense here tonight, to get yet another shot.
And that's White, number 56, applying the pressure. Williams had to throw that one away, so now 4th down and 7. A minute 15 remaining. Oh, and Sky Moore tried to make a return without a fair catch, and it's Jones, number 33, with the great special teams tackle, lighting up Sky Moore. The 49ers are lucky Sky Moore didn't fumble that football. That did not look good, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully he's all right. But hey, that's what you get for ain't calling those fair catches, man. You better call that thing. You better ref. I'm waving it. I mean, that was a big hit, man. That was a huge hit there on that special teams play. So now San Francisco is going to take over on offense. It's going to be the 2-minute drill for them. We'll see what Brock Purdy and this offense has in store. Up 7 here in this one. Now, we do know the Chicago Bears will get the kickoff to start the second half. So for the 49ers, they're probably going to use their timeouts here, even though they've only got 1 remaining and a minute 6 left to go. They'll probably try to see if they can get something going here on offense. All right, don't forget, guys, at halftime, we'll give everybody a halftime stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show before we get into our halftime break, and hope you guys are having a great Sunday night. Bum, ba-dum, bum, boom. All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right. Long commercial breaks here. And Christian McCaffrey with 5 missed tackles forced and 42 yards after contact here in this game for the 49ers offensive rushing attack. And 108 missed tackles forced from Christian McCaffrey this season. That's the most in the NFL. So 1st down and 10 here for the 49ers. Having an all-star night. Brandon, appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. Love having you in the chat, my friend. Christy, how we doing? Everybody, let's make sure we get pumped up, baby. We got a minute 6 to go before halftime. Ball on the 9-yard line. Purdy in the shotgun here. 3 wide receiver set. Looking to throw here. Purdy under pressure. Purdy makes a move. Breaks a tackle. He's going to scramble with it. Purdy goes down at about the 12-yard line. And Josh Sweat there with the tackle, and I believe the 49ers call their last timeout. Oh, no, so it's actually for Chicago.
I agree with the strategy. You've got to take a chance. San Francisco's been red hot on offense, but they are back.
So the Chicago Bears trying to leave some time on the clock for their offense. So second down and long coming up here for San Francisco with 57 seconds remaining.
But it could backfire, too, with the way this offense has been going. One first down, and you might see Shanahan start to think about putting points on the board.
With a 19 first down, first half performance. Kyle Shanahan's offense closing in on 300 yards. 291.
So second down and 8 coming up here for the 49ers offense. 57 seconds remaining in this first half. Ball at the 11-yard line. Purdy in the shotgun, hands it off. McCaffrey on the draw play up the middle, and that's going to give him over 100 yards rushing in the first half. And a second timeout called by Chicago.
For San Francisco. Third down and 30 seconds after this from AWS.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out here on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Let's keep the channel growing, everybody.
Carolina here in Super Bowl 50. 6 weeks from now. Actually, right about this time.
So third down and 2 here for San Francisco at the 18-yard line. And they're actually at the 17. So Purdy's in the shotgun here. Looking to throw. 4-man rush. Purdy over the middle. It's caught. Tunjins with the grab. The tight end gets across the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the clock will continue to run here, and we'll see what San Francisco tries to do as Purdy tries to get them up here at the line of scrimmage. That's a gain of 5. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Purdy over the middle. It's caught. Nice catch from Robinson, but he goes down after a gain of 6. That's second down and 4, and less than 25 seconds remaining. And now we see here Purdy once again looking, left side, gets it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey over the middle, and with 12 seconds remaining, San Francisco will have to take their final timeout. Crystal, how we doing? Joe, what's going on, man?
They have a plan, and by going to the hurry up, they got
So final timeout there for San Francisco. 12 seconds remaining. And now we'll see what Kyle Shanahan can draw up here for the 49ers offense.
What's been most impressive for me out of the first half is we talked about the impact that Kittle has on this run game. We know Trent Williams, one of the absolute best. Those two guys out for this game, and McCaffrey's having one of his best games running the ball.
And you alluded to it, but without Brandon Ayuk.
So 1st and 10 in this. You've got to be impressed here with this 49ers offense. They have so many guys out with injuries, and yet they are still so dynamic, especially with what Brock Purdy can do in this offense. So now it's 1st and 10 here at the 33-yard line. They need a lot here. Purdy in the shotgun. And he's just going to hand it off. McCaffrey on the draw play. McCaffrey gets it going to the 50-yard line. And that'll be it for San Francisco. I don't think there's enough time to spike it. And that will run out the clock. So McCaffrey with a nice run there to end the first half. And that's an excellent play there. So a 17-yard run to end the first half, and now we'll get into our halftime stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show.
They're doing a hell of a job moving the ball, making plays. We ran the ball well. We've done the pass well. One made a hell of a play on that first play of the game.
The 49ers are 10-0 when leading at halftime, the most wins in the NFL this season.
Plays to keep them in it. How do you limit those?
Yeah, we can't make mistakes. You know, we jumped off sides. I thought they
Oh yeah, Crystal, tough loss for the Bucs, man.
We got a big one there. Got a bust.
Keith, absolutely making a New Year's resolution, buddy. Hope everybody is. All right, so Shanahan with the interview there. All right, so let's go over the 49ers offensive stats here on our halftime stat recap here on Tim Reynolds Show. So Brock Purdy finishes the first half 14 for 20 for 164 yards passing, 1 passing touchdown, and 1 interception. But Brock Purdy has been using his legs with 5 carries for 23 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns on the ground. But Christian McCaffrey, CMC, has been taking over this run game with 18 carries for 121 yards and a rushing touchdown in the first half. He's also had 2 catches for 20 yards, over 140 total yards of offense just from Christian McCaffrey alone. The 49ers had 173 rushing yards in the first half there. We also seen Ricky Pearsall with 3 catches for 57 yards. Jake Tonjins, the tight end, with 6 catches for 53 yards and a touchdown grab. And Demarcus Robinson, who's also added 2 catches for 30 yards for the 49ers offense. We see here for Caleb Williams, he's gone 6 for 12 for 108 yards passing in the first half with 2 touchdown passes for the young quarterback there for Chicago. We've seen Monogany, number 25, with 3 carries for 24 yards, and DeAndre Swift with 3 carries for 20 yards. Only 46 total yards rushing for the Chicago offense here in the first half. Luther Burden with 2 catches for 45 yards and the big touchdown grab. We see Colston Loveland, the rookie tight end, with 1 catch for 36 yards and a touchdown reception as well. Cole Clement with 2 catches for 16 yards, and we see the running back also Kyle, number 25, with 1 catch for 11 yards as well for Chicago. So that's your stat recap here, guys, on Tim Reynolds Show. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Continue to support the channel, guys, with either donations or super chats. If you guys have any shout outs or football questions for me, make sure you guys hit me up right here in the chat. We're going to take a quick halftime break here, go hit the restroom, get another drink, and get ready, guys, for the second half for you. And we should be back in about another 5 to 7 minutes. So we'll see you guys then. Thank you guys so much for hanging out here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. And guys, we got ourselves a huge shootout in this one right now at halftime. It's the Chicago Bears 21, the 49ers 28. All right, guys, thank you so much, man. Appreciate y'all. All right, we got the stat updated for everybody and the score updated, I should say. So thank you guys so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right. And how about this, guys, man? Myles Garrett saying that the Steelers were trying too hard to prevent Myles Garrett from getting the sack record rather than trying to beat the Cleveland Browns earlier today.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Jerry and just like who he replaces. Jerry Rice fumbled. I'll never forget that. So you know what? Hold on.
All right, appreciate you guys as we're trying to see here just what we can look forward to next week, right? So we've got the Ravens taking on the Steelers, and that's going to be a battle for the AFC North title. And we'll also see in the NFC, it's going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home against the Carolina Panthers for the NFC South division title in Week 18 as well. So this should be a great set of games in Week 18. And I'm really wondering which one of these games might get flexed into Sunday.
Jalen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell find ways to get them the ball. Yes, hand it to them, but also throw the ball to Gainwell, screens, get the backs more involved will be the key for next week.
Yeah, you know, Baltimore watched the tape. So they're going to play man-to-man coverage. I think the biggest thing for Arthur Smith, the offensive coordinator.
So right now, next week, and all these games are to be determined. Yep, so we don't even have a definite decision on who will be the Sunday night football game. I imagine it's going to be that Baltimore Steelers matchup.
There's a 50-50 chance as he's recovering from that back injury. Obviously, on Saturday against the Packers didn't matter. Just give the ball to Derrick Henry, rushes for over.
All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. We're going to go ahead into a halftime stat recap. Look at that, Carson. What's up, bro? How we doing, guys?
They'll be ahead of schedule. Harbaugh should come in and say, hey, Lamar, if you play,
Keith in the chat as well. Richard said Patriots going to be the #1 seed next week. Richard, without a doubt, man, I definitely could see that as a possibility for the New England Patriots.
Yeah. People get in trouble when they complicate the game of football. Keep it simple. You got this guy, number 22, wear him out. 36 times in the game last night against Green Bay. I do 36. I might do 40. Just hand him the ball time and time again. And what I love about what they do, Monk and the coordinator, they run him a lot of different ways. It's not like they just stand there in I formation, run north and south. They pitch it. They do misdirection type stuff. The biggest thing is make sure 22 has the ball in his back.
All right, appreciate you guys. Able to get a little bit more on the like here as we're trying to get some more information here. Want to make sure I'm up to date with everything going on. I got to imagine that Ravens-Steelers game is going to be flexed to Sunday Night Football next week. So thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We'll be back here in just a few minutes for the next second half. All right. Woohoo! Man, that halftime went by fast, didn't it? I mean, damn. Here we go. And Chicago gets the opening kickoff here in the second half.
Ben, how do you slow down Christian McCaffrey in the second half?
Yeah, we just got to bring down. He's a really good player.
And on offense, you've hit some big plays, but have struggled to sustain drives. What was your message to your young quarterback?
Yeah, we're just not doing a good job on third down right now. We're
Woo!
staying on ourselves.
Thanks.
And that sustaining offense is backed up by this point. The Bears.
Yeah, Carson, we still got a chance at winning the division.
McCaffrey had 20 touches. Gives you an idea.
So now here we go. 1st and 10 for Chicago. Caleb Williams under center, ball at the 35-yard line. And now here, handoff. No, play action. Caleb Williams looking, gets it out left side. Nice catch there from the tight end. And a big hit there from Bethune. And that's Smythe, number 81, with the catch and run and a gain of 10. It's a first down, Chicago. And the Bears offense rolling here as Bethune comes over and makes the tackle. It's the tight end out of the backfield that makes the grab and a gain of 10.
Middle of the field, and that was a knockout.
4th catch of the year for Smythe. 2 Notre Dame tight ends on the Chicago team, along with Cole Kmet.
So now here in the shotgun, Williams, quick throw, catches it, nice grab from DJ Moore. He gets across the 50 to the 48-yard line.
These are plays that Caleb Williams didn't make.
So now you see here a nice play as we have a slant on the right side. Williams able to just get that out quickly to his target. A perfect throw. The safety comes up and makes the tackle for San Francisco. So across the 50 to the 48-yard line now. It's going to be 2nd down and 2. Handoff now. And Monungai there with a nice run. And he gets a first down, Chicago.
Black Friday game against the Eagles. Monungai and Swift both went over 100 yards, and they punished a good Philadelphia defense. Comes back to your point. These Bears can run the ball with anyone.
They're a running team, period. Now, the difference is tonight the 49ers are giving them a little different look. They're starting to drop one of those 2 safeties down.
So here we go, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Caleb Williams under center now for Chicago. It's a jumbo set. Monungai with the carry. Met in the backfield and a big play made by number 91. And he tackles him for a loss, and it's going to set up 2nd down and long for Chicago. And for this defense, they have not had a lot of plays in the backfield, but on that one, number 91 gets around Jackson, the right guard, and gets into the backfield.
Block on that one, but just too quick.
So 2nd down and 12. Ball at the 44-yard line now. Williams in the shotgun, looking to throw here, gets it out quickly. Oh, and there, Bethune. Oh, man. Luther Burden, unfortunately, slips. And that goes for another loss for Chicago.
It's a little bit interesting here, right? You're going for the whole thing, trying to pick up the first.
So now 3rd down and 14 for the Chicago Bears offense. And they're 0 for 3 on 3rd down conversions here in this one. So now at the 46-yard line, Caleb Williams is in the shotgun. It's a bunch receiver set on the left side. Looking to throw here. Williams, right side. Wide open is the rookie, number 20, with the first down. Chicago. And the Bears offense finds a wide open wide receiver in Walker, number 20 here, lined up on the right side. It's one-on-one coverage. He gets behind the zone defense, and man, a big play there. A nice throw by Caleb Williams.
They spent some time together, and it just has gotten to the
So a gain of 19 yards on that one.
Zacchaeus not in this game. He's getting a chance and taking full
So 1st and 10, now at the 27-yard line. They put a man in motion. Caleb Williams, play action, looking to throw here. Gets it to the receiver. He's at the 15, at the 10, and tackled down inside the 5. He's down at the 3-yard line. It's a first down, Chicago. And what a play for Caleb Williams as he rolls to his left, finding Luther Burden III, the rookie who's been a terrific playmaker in this football game. And right there, looks like a penalty flag should have been called on number 25 of the defense for holding, but instead it's 1st and goal. And now Caleb Williams, left side, hands it off. Monungai met at the line of scrimmage as that defensive unit gets in and makes the tackle. Bethune, the first one to get there, number 48, the middle linebacker. So 2nd down and goal after that play. And they were trying to run guys off the field at the last minute to avoid a penalty. But man, a big missed penalty call on the previous play. But they wouldn't have accepted it anyways with the big catch and run by Luther Burden. So now 2nd and goal. Chicago knocking on the door, trying to tie this ball game up at 28. And now Caleb Williams in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers set. He'll hand it off. No, keeps it and throws. And incomplete. And DJ Moore wants a flag, but he's not going to get one. And Caleb Williams can't find the target.
Really clever that time. Brown had a good opening drive to this game, and it would have been very easy for him to...
So you see Williams on the play action. He just floats that one up there, but it looks like a miscommunication between him and DJ Moore on who was supposed to go where on that play. So 3rd down and goal coming up now for the Chicago Bears offense. Guys, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for the channel. And now here we go. Handoff. Swift. Right side's got a blocker in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago! And the Bears tie this ball game up here in the 2nd half as Devontae Swift gets it into the backfield and he takes it into the end zone. And he takes this stretch play on the replay here as we've got the right guard, Jackson, on the right side. And that's a terrific play there, getting out in front and making the block.
And the Chicago Bears with an answer coming out. It has been...
That's a big answer for Chicago. You got to like that if you're a Bears fan. And the extra point here is good. All right, appreciate everybody. We give you guys an updated score there, pinned in the chat. We've got ourselves a tie ball game, so let's go over that last drive there for Chicago. And man, an impressive drive to open up the 2nd half here for the Bears offense. 10 plays, 65 yards, and Caleb Williams hands it off to Devontae Swift for the 2-yard touchdown run. And that touchdown ties it up 28-28 here in the 3rd quarter with just less than 10 minutes remaining. The Bears 28, San Francisco 28, and the 49ers offense gets ready to come back on the field for their first drive of the 2nd half. And what's going on, guys? And oh man, look at that, guys. We've reached over 50 likes on the live stream. Thank you very much. Oh, Carson, well, hey, I hope you're doing okay there, buddy. What's going on, man? The one footballers, man. Are the Buccaneers out of the playoffs? Not yet, they're footballers. The Buccaneers have a chance. Next week, if they can defeat the Carolina Panthers, they will win the NFC South Division. So we'll see what happens. Oh, yeah. Carter, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, hey, man, it is what it is, right, Keith? You know, some people get over 1,000 likes. You know, some people don't. It is what it is. I appreciate everybody that comes in here and hangs out, gives me a thumbs up, and even a good comment in the chat, man. I just appreciate everybody giving me a chance to impress them with my skills here, to entertain you guys for a beautiful football game. And I mean, can you ask for a better game than this right now, folks? I mean, this is tremendous. Tremendous. 28-28. Here the 49ers against the Bears. 2 playoff teams in the NFC. This is looking like a playoff game, guys.
Walmart Plus members get free. And by American Express, there's nothing like
No, you see, if we lost today and Carolina would have won, then we would have been out. But because Carolina lost today as well, Tampa Bay was able to stay alive even with the loss against Miami.
It's a beautiful, beautiful part.
Oh, who do you think's going to win, Carter? I think it's going to be San Francisco, but Chicago's making it one hell of a fight, that's for sure. Thank you, Carter. Appreciate you. Who's better, the Jags or Eagles? I'm going to probably say the Eagles, but not by much, man. I like the Jags and what they've been doing.
14-21, and now we're tied again at 28.
The Panthers lost to the Seahawks, Asher.
Robinson's got a touch there, and San Francisco having it for 35.
All right, let's take a look at our 4K.
All right, so getting ready to see San Francisco come out for their first drive of the second half. All right, thank you, Carter. Appreciate you, man. Spamming the chat with that question. Hey, guys, look, if you have any big questions or shout-outs or something that you guys want to stand out, make sure hit me up with those super chats, and I can better get that attention of that comment. You know what I mean? So here we go, guys. Set 1st and 10 now for the 49ers at the 35-yard line. Purdy looking downfield, and that's caught. A big catch by Kendrick Bourne across the 40-yard line, and it's a first down. 49ers. And Brock Purdy and Kyle Shanahan are in their bag. That's a 25-yard catch from Kendrick Bourne. And Brock Purdy finds his target lined up in the slot here on the left side. Purdy looking. He finds the receiver in the middle of the defense. A perfect throw and a 1st and 10 for the 49ers offense. Handoff here. Christian McCaffrey left side gets about 4 or 5 yards on that play. That's a terrific start to this drive there for the 49ers.
By surpassing 500 receiving yards. He told me he was so excited to celebrate with his teammates, he forgot to keep the ball. He's so happy to have gotten it. He said he's glad it's over because he never wants to create a distraction, but it was perfect timing right before Christmas because he said my wife Vanessa is expensive. So she was just as happy as I was.
So 2nd down and 6. Handoff there, right side, McCaffrey, and a nice dive there on the carry. And we'll see where they mark it, and he looks like he's got enough for a first down, 49ers. And guys, already a terrific offensive showing here for San Francisco. This defense for Chicago is on their heels. Eagles won by 1 point. I think Eagles, thank God, they won against Buffalo. Yeah, man, the Bills came roaring back in that second half, especially on defense against the Eagles. What's going on, guys? Let's get an interception, Chicago. Heck yeah, dude. Here we go, guys. 1st and 10. Play action. Purdy under pressure. Gets rid of it. It's caught. Juszczyk with the catch. He gets it up for a gain of 8 for number 44, and it's 2nd down and short. Asher, appreciate the subscribe, man. Thank you.
Down behind the play, it is Noah Sewell, the linebacker, grabbing at his right foot.
So we've got injury timeout now for Chicago. One of their linebackers down with an apparent foot injury. And we'll check that one out here in this one. So appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys are enjoying the live play-by-play here for this Sunday Night Football matchup. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Carter says we need the Bears to win. Well, we're going to wait and find out, aren't we? So actually, guys, here's an update on the NFC South division standings. I guess what it looks like here is if the Atlanta Falcons win out, Carolina will win the NFC South based on a tiebreaker. So, yeah, the Bucs are going to be watching those two games as well. Yikes. Okay. So congratulations to Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. He becomes the first NFL head coach ever to inherit a 4-win team and win 12 games in his first season the following year. Man, Buccaneers missed out on that guy, didn't they? Yikes. Oh, looks like up in the north here, we could be dealing with some blizzard extreme weather here in the northern states. So, guys, make sure you're being safe out there. All right, so we're getting ready to get back to the matchup here. Thank you guys so much, man. Braxton, thank you for the sub, dude. Appreciate you. Pats demolish the Jets. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Yeah, big score, 42-6 or something like that, I think is what it was. And oh boy, that's not a good sign there for Chicago. Penei Sewell have to be carted out. And yikes. And we see the replay here for number 44. Trying to make a play. Jumps up in the air.
We mentioned before one of four brothers, including Penei Sewell, the terrific.
And looks like just a non-contact injury. So 2nd down and 2 here for the 49ers. And looking to throw here, 49ers run it with McCaffrey, and McCaffrey gets it up to about the 17-yard line. That'll be a 1st down for San Francisco. So a nice run there. McCaffrey on the right side gets about 4 yards, and that sets up 1st and 10 now for the 49ers offense. Wow, huge blizzard. Yeah, I might not be going into work tomorrow. So now 1st and 10 in a tie ball game here in the 3rd quarter. 28-28 here in Santa Clara. And the ball now at the 16-yard line. Brock Purdy under center. Play action, rolling, throws, gets it to the tight end. Tonjins with a nice catch. He gets about 4 or 5. But a flag on the play.
Pick 6 on the opening drive. Let's check the flag. Looks to be on the Bears.
So be safe out there, guys, in that nasty weather. So it looks like it's going to be on the defense. The 49ers deciding what they want to do here.
From Alex Moore in his first year as a referee. Umpire for 3 years in the league.
Defense number 94 lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. First down.
So offsides on Booker, the guy who's made a bunch of big plays in this one for Chicago. On that one, he makes a mistake.
Offside, so that'll bring the Niners to the 12-yard line. Trying to break this 20.
Yeah, BC, Buffalo did flop, man. Okay, holy crap, Carson. Hope you're doing okay too, buddy. So 1st and 5 now from the 12-yard line. Purdy hands it off. McCaffrey cuts back inside and met by a big defender for the tackle.
Dexter, third-year man out of Florida. Took him in the
So Dexter Sr. there with the tackle there on a nice run defense play there for Chicago. McCaffrey on the handoff has got nowhere to go. So 2nd down and long coming up now for the San Francisco 49ers offense.
Just don't get a pass rush because everything is either.
Oh, Roy, I need a cold one run too, man. Let's go. Ellis, not yet, man, but I try to be the best announcer I can be on here. Let's go. 2nd down and 5. 5-receiver set here for Brock Purdy. He's in the shotgun, looking to throw. 4-man rush, under pressure, gets rid of it. In the flat to Robinson. Nice cutback move. He's up there, taking on the defender, and he's got enough for a 1st down. 49ers. And look at the effort there from the backup running back, Brian Robinson Jr. He caught that in the flat about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Purdy making the correct decision, getting that ball out of his hands quickly, and Robinson Jr. just runs over a couple of defenders. It takes 3 Chicago Bears defenders to bring him down, but that's going to be enough for a 1st down for the 49ers.
in the game.
So now at the 7-yard line, 1st and goal for the 49ers. It's an I formation. Robinson Jr.'s in the backfield. Purdy changing up the play here. And a handoff. No, Purdy, play action, rolling to his left. Purdy, pump fake. He's still looking, under pressure. Purdy making stuff happen, throws. It's an easy touchdown! 49ers! And Purdy feeling it, baby. Dance for him, Purdy, dance for him. Oh, making it look easy out there. Brock Purdy had the defense rumbling, stumbling, bumbling all around him as he makes a terrific play. He play action, rolls out to the left. He cuts back, avoids the sack from 94, avoids the sack from 97, and throws it to a wide open Juszczyk, the fullback, with the touchdown grab. And San Francisco retakes the lead here. Extra point is good. It's a 35-28 lead for the 49ers over the Chicago Bears. And wait a minute. Was that Patrick Mahomes? Nah, that was Brock Purdy, baby. Woo! That was crazy. What a football play, dude. Holy crap, man. Now, I tell you to sign up for ESPN? Yeah, I guess so, dude. That might not be a bad idea. Maybe I'll send an email tonight. Oh, my goodness. What's up, Moon? My favorite team is the Bucks. Appreciate you, man. Tim, you should be doing better after the Bucks game. Hey, I'm trying, Isaac. I'm trying, dude. Hope you're doing good, man. You should sign up to be an announcer, bro. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. You're pretty good at it, says Ellis. You should try out and would be better than Tom Brady announcing. Well, appreciate that, man. Appreciate you. Guys, thank you so much for all the kind comments, man. Guys, if you have any comments you want to stand out more often for me to catch here, just so I don't miss any, make sure you guys hit me up with those super chats with any shout outs, comments, football questions you guys have. I appreciate y'all. Alfie, what's up, man? Welcome back. Lee, how we doing? Hope you guys are doing good. All right, so let's give you an update here with that touchdown. All right, appreciate you guys. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you, man. All right, Keith, let him know. Let him know, Keith. Here we go. Can't believe the Bills lost to the Eagles. I mean, I can believe the Bills lost to the Eagles, guys. The Eagles are one of the best teams in the NFL, especially that defense. And for for the Buffalo Bills, guys, they just don't have a legit number one weapon in this offense right now. That is what concerns me about the Bills heading into the playoffs, man. Josh Allen can't do it all on his own. And honestly, Cook has not been the guy to really be relied upon with some of the injuries that he's been dealing with. But even if Cook's at his best game, there's not really a receiver that really stands out of the pack for Buffalo there, man.
That last play.
Timmy should try out being an announcer for the NFL. Alfie, I agree, man. If there was a way to try out and get an interview, I would definitely do it.
I know I would be screaming, but that's the way it works because he has made those kinds of...
Right, Moon? I was scared too, man. I thought Allen had him. Josh Allen had the 2-point conversion in his hands, and it was just a terrible throw from Josh Allen, and that's what cost Buffalo the game. Yeah, count the Browns, Steelers. Good win for the Cleveland Browns, man.
Oh, yeah.
Knox, I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, guys. Seriously, man. I appreciate all the kind comments, man. Are you going live tomorrow for Rams-Falcons? Asher, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, guys. We're coming down to the wire here on Tim Reynolds Show. And honestly, guys, I want to try to make it to at least 3,000 subscribers before we get to the end of the football regular season. So we got a few more games coming up this week. Not to mention, we've got a couple of college football playoff games that we'll be doing this week as well. And Happy New Year, everybody. So now we'll see Chicago come back out on offense after the nice drive there for San Francisco. So it was a 8-play, 65-yard drive, and now we get ready to see Chicago come back out on offense. Not MLB announcing yet. I'm not a big baseball fan, but thank you for that, though, dude. So here we go, 1st and 10. Williams hands it off Swift right up the middle, gets about 4 yards. That's going to set up 2nd down and 6. I think the Falcons will score, but to be honest, the Rams are the best. However, the Falcons have never lost a home game on Monday night. Really? I didn't know that. Huh. I will be there, says Asher. Holy crap. Well, enjoy the game, Asher. Appreciate you, man. Imagine one day seeing you on TV, Tim Reynolds having an interview. Alfie, it's going to happen, bro. It's going to happen, and I can't wait for you guys to be a part of it. 2nd down and 5. Williams, quick throw, gets it out to Swift. A nice play, and he's got enough for a 1st down. Chicago. And guys, that's a nice play there for Caleb Williams, finding his running back there over the middle for that nice 10-yard pass. A perfect sidearm throw there for the Chicago quarterback. Man, love the arm throw there. And Williams has definitely been a lot better with his football smarts on getting the football where he needs to rather than trying to push the ball downfield. So here we go, guys. 1st and 10 now for Chicago at the 35. Handoff, Swift under pressure, and oh, man. He got hit hard for the 2-yard gain on that play. The 49ers think they have a fumble, but it's going to be 2nd down for Chicago. All right, Asher, thank you for supporting the show, man. Appreciate you. I'm also a Bucs fan, bro. I hope the Bucs do good next game. Frisco, me too, man. Me too. Tough game to watch for the Bucs, man. You should be checking out jobs at local high schools for announcing. Well, Isaiah, those don't really pay the bills, if you know what I mean, man. Tim, MLB is slow for your voice, probably. And that's an incomplete pass, and wow. I thought there'd be a penalty there on DJ, or for pass interference on Stout, number 20. It looked like DJ Moore got tripped up on that play. Here's a replay here. Moore in the slot. And yeah, contact early. That definitely should have been a flag on the 49ers defense, but instead, no penalty. 3rd and 8 for Chicago. Huh. So here we go, guys. 3rd down and 8. We'll get to your comments as soon as I can. So now at the 37-yard line, Williams looking to throw. Blitz coming. Williams rolling to his left. He's going to scramble here. Throws downfield. It's caught. What a catch and a 1st down. Chicago. And that's Luther Burden the 3rd. The rookie with another big grab. And that's going to be offsides with the penalty flag being on the defense. That will be declined. And it's a big 1st down, Chicago! And what a play there from the rookie as he catches that one for a gain of 27 yards. Williams able to keep the play alive, rolling to his left, and finds the rookie on a beautiful throw on the run. That was a rope right there to Luther Burden. And now at the 36-yard line, they're in business here. And Williams under center, offset I formation, Swift in the backfield, hands it off, right side, met in the backfield, that goes for a loss of 2 yards on that play. San Francisco's defensive line able to make an excellent tackle in the backfield.
3.1 yards per route run. Okay. Not per catch, per route run. Got it. So efficiency of running those routes. So when you get him on the...
All right, guys, thanks for hanging out on the channel. Make sure you guys hit those like buttons and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to hit me up with those super chats for those shout-outs. 2nd down and 12 from the 38 now. Williams looking to throw. Left side, completes it. A nice grab, and close to the 1st down is Walker. And this rookie, number 20, an undrafted rookie, has been impressive for Chicago over the last 3 weeks. Another big catch there sets up 3rd down and 1 for the Bears offense. And you gotta like what you're seeing in this game from both of these playoff contenders. I don't know if I've ever seen a Chicago offense this dynamic. So now 3rd and 1. Ball here at the 27-yard line. Williams under center. It's a jumbo set. They'll hand it off. Swift left side on the stretch play. He doesn't make it. And I think they're going to mark him short, but there's also a flag, and it looks like it's going against Chicago. And there's Laundry on the field, folks. And it will be holding on the offense, and that's a terrible penalty for Chicago, and that's going to back them up.
Just can't grab a jersey. That makes it too easy on them. I think the referees really want to throw flags, but you can't make it that easy on them.
So that's the 5th penalty now for Chicago in this one, and it sets up 3rd down and 11.
Right now. A field goal from here is 55 yards.
So now from the 37-yard line, Caleb Williams in the shotgun. They put a receiver in motion. San Francisco shows blitz on this play. They've now got 3 receivers stacked on the right side. Williams looking to throw here. 4-man rush, rolling to his left. Williams looks like he's going to scramble. He does. And Williams, not able to get much there, but a nice effort from the quarterback to get to the 31-yard line, and that'll bring out the field goal unit here for the Bears offense.
That means offense. That means going.
Wait a minute.
Not much of a field goal game.
Wait a minute here. So on 4th and 5, Chicago's going to go for it here. And I would have definitely, they would take the points here, but no, they're going to try to go for it. So Williams now in the shotgun. 4 wide receiver set. Ball at the 31-yard line. Play clock running down. Williams, blitz coming. Gets rid of it. Loveland with the catch and a clutch catch at that for the first down. Chicago. And the Bears are rolling here. And that's how we'll end the 3rd quarter. A big 4th and 5 throw. A 4th down play made by Caleb Williams, finding his rookie tight end for the big catch, and that will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. The San Francisco 49ers 35, the Chicago Bears 28, with the Bears offense marching down the field. And now as we head to the 4th quarter, it's clutch time here for these 2 NFC playoff teams in what is an astounding and exciting matchup here on prime time in week 17 of the 2025 NFL season on Sunday Night Football. Woo! Later, Asher. Appreciate you, man. Oh my gosh, I think I missed a lot here. Woo, dang, man. What a play, guys. What a play. So after that last drive there for the 49ers, 8 plays, 65 yards. Now this drive for the Chicago Bears, 9 plays, 58 yards. And they are knocking on the door after that clutch 4th down play where we did see a 9-yard pass from Williams to the Loveland, the rookie tight end, who comes up with another grab in this one to go along with that touchdown catch earlier in the game. So both of these quarterbacks balling out here as we head to the 4th quarter. Can Chicago get it into the end zone? They'll be at the San Francisco 22-yard line to start this 4th quarter for what's coming up next, man. Marquise Evans, what's going on, man? Love the energy. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Yokes, what's going on, man? Welcome back. Heck yeah, man. Chi-Town not playing for real. Heck yeah, man. What do you think about your loss, man? I was very upset with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. I got to be honest. I try to be an honest commentator, man. I try to be honest about my team. And honestly, man, I just seen a lack of effort for the Buccaneers, especially on defense. And it's really a shameful thing for them. And for me, I'd love to see them bounce back next week, guys. But it's definitely going to be a long stretch to see what happens with Tampa Bay. Hey, appreciate you guys. Best game of the day, Lee. Hell yeah, let's go. What do you watch more, baseball and TV? I watch football, man. I don't really watch baseball or basketball or hockey. I just watch football pretty much, man. As much football as I can. And if it ain't football, it's usually stand-up comedy or wrestling. I do like watching wrestling. So here we go. Now at the 22-yard line. Caleb Williams in the shotgun here. And he'll hand it off. Swift breaks a tackle in the backfield. Swift up the middle, and he's going to walk in for a touchdown. Chicago! And the Bears offense keeps gets it rolling here. And after that fourth down play, the next play, the first play in the fourth quarter, goes for a huge touchdown run for the Bears. What a play. DeAndre Swift finally gets it into the end zone. That's a 22-yard touchdown run. And the extra point here will tie it up at 35 for Chicago.
Down the field, 10 plays, and a Carlos Santos extra point, a little piece of NFL history. And he makes it. For the first time in a regular season game, we've been tied at 7, 14, 21, 28, and 35. Never happened in the regular season, once in the postseason.
How about that? How about the tight ends for the Chicago?
Wow, guys, what a game this has been. As we look at the replay here, Williams in the shotgun. It's a blitz for the 49ers, and Loveland is right there for that fourth down grab. That was so clutch. A beautiful throw from Caleb Williams when he had to have it. And then Swift's like, I got you, dog. A nice cutback, breaks the tackle in the backfield. The tight end, Clement, with the good seal block there up the middle, which springs loose the running back, Swift. But Swift made that all happen with that juke move in the backfield to avoid the tackler. And what a play for DeAndre Swift, man.
We'll take a game like this in 6 weeks in here, right?
Oh, yeah. Probably won't be between these two.
No, that's not going to happen. You're right about that.
There's the two tight ends over there, and they are making it happen.
So here we go now, and this one's turned into one hell of a matchup here tonight, guys. Let's go. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. So now here we go. And Sky Moore there with the return, and that will set up the 49ers. Thank you, Alice. Keith, I've just updated the score, man. All right, so both of these teams fighting for a chance to clinch the number 1 seed in the NFC.
And the Bears are the number 1 seed. The road to the Super Bowl goes through Soldier Field in January. For the Niners, win tonight, beat Seattle next.
All right, appreciate you guys as we see the San Francisco 49ers offense come back out on the field. At the 31, Brock Purdy, play action, rolling to his left, plenty of time. Purdy gets rid of it. Pearsall with the catch. Gain of 8.
8 yards to the 39-yard line.
You know what?
So second down coming up here for San Francisco.
Because your coach trusts you on first down, right? Let's put the ball in our quarterback's hands. He's hot. He's making spectacular plays. And he looked down the field, really wasn't there.
And the first 49er player to have 2 passing TDs and 2 rushing TDs in the same game since Colin Kaepernick did it, back in the 2012 postseason. So now at the 39-yard line, handoff here, McCaffrey cuts back inside. McCaffrey's got enough for a first down, 49ers. But we've got laundry on the field, folks. That's a flag. And we'll see what this one goes against. And we'll be holding on the offense, and that will back up the 49ers, and they'll have to repeat second down.
Good block, or good.
Alice, what's going on? I'm rooting for the 49ers. No particular reason, just, you know, if you make me pick a team who I think is going to win, I'm just going with the 49ers, home field advantage. That's probably the only reason why. Both of these teams are very, very good.
Sewell go out there, officially terming it an ankle injury, no weight on that right leg. Tears in his eyes as he went up to the locker room.
So second down and 12 here at the 31-yard line. Brock Purdy in the shotgun, looking to throw, under pressure. Purdy steps up in the pocket, rolling around, the stiff arm on the defender. Purdy's going to run with it now, and a good play there for Purdy. And the quarterback somehow makes something out of that play, and it's a gain of about 4 yards. Booker pushes him out on that play, and it's going to be third down and 7.
I think Dennis Allen's getting a little sick of watching this, the defensive coordinator for the Bears. That time, he might come with a little bit of some exotic looks. He's always been known as a guy that in the fourth quarter, right, has one more in that bag of tricks of his.
So third down and 7 here from the 34-yard line. Brock Purdy in the shotgun. It's a 3 wide receiver set. The Bears showing blitz. They rush 4. Purdy steps up in the pocket downfield. It's caught! Ricky Pearsall with the grab. It's a first down, 49ers. And a big play from Brock Purdy. And Purdy here sees the blitz coming from the Bears, but they back off, only rush 4. But Purdy steps up and finds his receiver, Ricky Pearsall, coming open from the left side of the field. He's one-on-one with Wright. It's just a nice in route near midfield, and Ricky makes a nice grab. A beautiful throw by Brock Purdy, who stepped up and made that throw there with pressure in his face. So now 1st and 10. That's a big gain there that sets him up at the 46-yard line. Purdy in the shotgun, looking to throw. Downfield, big throw. Dan overthrows his intended target. So a gain of 20 yards on that big pass play there to Ricky Pearsall, which set up the first down throw that goes incomplete. So now a 2nd down and 10 from the Chicago 46-yard line. And appreciate you guys hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Come on, let's go. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers, baby. So now 2nd down and 10. Purdy hands it off. Robinson Jr. cuts back inside, still on his feet, keeps the legs moving. And maybe an extra yard with that effort there. It's going to be 3rd down now for San Fran. That one a gain of about 4 or 5.
Good job there by Brian Robinson just to hold on to that football, because it looked like you're talking about a team that has turned over offenses more than
McCaffrey back out there on offense. He's grabbing at that right rib cage right now, but he's back out there. So 3rd down and 7. 4 wide receiver set for San Francisco. Ball here at the 37-yard line. Purdy in the shotgun. Blitz coming from Chicago. San Francisco can't get there, and they can't protect Purdy. It's incomplete. And Brock Purdy needed just a little more time there, and unfortunately, it's 4th down and 7.
Well, finally, the backup tackle got taken advantage of. This is one of the few times they did not help him and able to get home. And now...
And that was Booker there. Number 94, who brought the pressure there for Brock Purdy, and now Morstead will have to come out and punt once again.
Because their offense has been so good. But 37% of his punts in his career have been pinned inside the 20. We're trying to use some of that veteran magic here.
So a good punt here as they try to pin him deep, and they'll go at the 10-yard line, possibly 11. So that's where Chicago will take over on offense. Just over 11 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter in a tie ball game. It's 35-35. Chicago facing the 49ers. Yikes, man. Have you guys ever seen a game this high scoring? I mean, come on. I mean, this is incredible, man. Incredible. So the Bears defense finally gets a stop here on that last drive for San Francisco. As we look at that drive here, before San Francisco had to punt the ball, 6 plays, 26 yards, and now Chicago will take over the Bears offense starting out at the 11-yard line here in this one. All right, guys, thank you for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as we try to get to 3,000 subscribers here. And also, guys, please make sure you hit me up with those super chats if you're interested in any football questions or shout-outs you want to make here in the comment section, or feel free to donate. We've also got channel memberships live on my YouTube channel as well. You guys can feel free to sign up for those. And, man, what an incredible matchup this has been. Both of these offenses just kind of showing off with the way these offensive play callers have been. Ben Johnson with Chicago, with Kyle Shanahan for San Francisco. I mean, guys, this is like a playoff game when you look at how back and forth this has been. But I got to tell you, if you ask the defensive coordinators, they're probably not too happy with the way this game has gone for the defense for Chicago or the defense for the 49ers. All right, so thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Somehow there's actually a stop on defense. Yeah. Yeah, only the second stop for the 49ers this whole game. Only second time they've been stopped on offense, I should say.
Olympics in 1960, the 2026 games are 6 weeks away.
That's right, guys. 6 weeks away from the Olympic Winter Games. That'll be incredible to check out.
Again today, not in the Sierras, but in Austria, winning her 6th consecutive World Cup, her 5th this year, coming from a half second back, her 106th World Cup victory. You'll see Schifrin, all the big names in winter sports.
So here we go. 1st and 10 now for Chicago at the 11-yard line. Caleb Williams is in the shotgun here. 3 wide receiver set. They put DJ Moore in motion. Blitz coming. Williams kicks it out. Nice catch from Luther Burden. He's up the field to the 30. At the 35 and out of downs and tackled down at the 36-yard line. It's a first down, Chicago. And a terrific catch and run there for the rookie who has stepped up here in this one. And that's a nice gain there as we look at the replay. It goes for 25 yards. He's by himself on the outside, the right side of the defense, and there's no one there to meet him before he gets a gain of about 25 on that play.
Over 100 yards. Williams at 249.
So now over 100 yards receiving for Burden, and now a handoff. No, play action. Williams looking, pump fake, still looking. Williams breaks a tackle, still on his feet, and he gets out of bounds. And a nice play there from Caleb Williams using his feet and keeps that play alive for a 2-yard gain.
Here next Sunday. We can tell you that before we go off the air tonight, we will have the Week 18 schedule for you. So stay through. Obviously, great finish of this one. And then the whole league watching to find out who's playing whom and where next weekend.
Well, plus the Bears games don't even start till the last 2 minutes. It's gonna be around.
Appreciate you, man. Keith, I'll take it easy, man. We'll see you soon, brother. So now here we go. 2nd down and 7. Handoff here. And Manungai on the left side. A nice run, an aggressive run. And he's going to be tackled just shy of that first down marker.
He was unsteady as he walked into the medical tent with the independent concussion specialist. He spent 5 minutes in there, and then they walked him into the locker room where he remains right now.
Important player. He has played such a role on this team this year, and they play 5 defensive backs.
So now 3rd down and 1 coming up here for Chicago. They're at the 45-yard line. Caleb Williams under center. It's a jumbo set. And Manungai in the backfield, but Caleb Williams with the QB sneak, and it's a first down, Chicago. And a nice run there for the Chicago Bears quarterback. He takes that up the field, and now 19 first downs on the game for Chicago, 28 for San Francisco. And this game has been tremendous as we're under 9 minutes to go here in this one. Heck yeah, guys, let's go, man. Appreciate you guys hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. So here we go, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Caleb Williams in the under center here. Offset I formation. It's a play action pass. Williams left side. Caught! A big play by the rookie tight end, Colston Loveland. And he's tackled inside the 20-yard line. And it's a big first down, Chicago. And the Bears find their rookie tight end for a big 32-yard gain. As we look at the replay here, Caleb Williams, perfect play action. He finds his tight end one-on-one with the linebacker as he gets behind the defense and makes a terrific play. And another big catch for the rookie tight end going up the left side of the field and now at the 20-yard line. It's 1st and 10, Chicago. The Bears offense in the I formation. Manungai in the backfield takes the toss play. Left side, there's a whistle blown here and a flag. And it's delay a game on the offense, and that will back up Chicago.
Caleb Williams yelling there as he walked past Alex Moore's open microphone. There you see, again, the mechanic, the back judge under the goalpost back there, looks, says 0-0, comes to the ball. As he still sees the ball, he blows the whistle, calls the flag. But you can hear Williams angry. He said, now when it used to be Ben getting angry at me, I get angry at myself for these kind of mistakes.
So 1st and 15 now for Chicago at the 25-yard line. The Bears in the I formation, another jumbo set with one wide receiver. And Williams hands it off. Monangai up the middle. Nice 4-yard run to the 21-yard line. It's going to set up 2nd down and long here for Chicago. Thank you guys so much for hanging out on the channel. I've got the score pinned in the chat. It should be right there, I believe, at the bottom of your screen if you're on a cellular device. So a nice run there. It was a patient run there by the Chicago rookie running back. So a decent gain. Now that's going to set up here 2nd down and 11. Chicago in the shotgun. Caleb Williams puts a receiver in motion. Looking to throw here. Williams, plenty of time. Left side, gets it to the rookie running back, and he's out of bounds. A nice tackle there from Winters. And wait a minute, there's a late flag in this one. And oh boy, this could be a big penalty. And we'll see what this one is here.
Back in and threw a flag.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 48. These penalties have the distance to the goal, and it includes an automatic first down.
Terry McCauley, is that the pull of the face mask?
Sure. Yeah, you can't do it anytime. During the play, after play, you can't grasp and pull. That's a foul.
Wow, so there you go, guys. An unprofessional and not a good penalty. Kyle Shanahan is freaking hot on the sideline. That's a PI call on Bethune. And he's been a great player, but they're letting his emotions get the best of him. And now that sets up Chicago with 1st and goal at the 10-yard line after that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. And now play action. Caleb Williams under pressure gets rid of it. And Loveland with the catch, but he's tackled immediately by Lenore. Only a gain of a yard. Heck yeah, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Jolly, how much time is left? We've got under 6.5 minutes to go. To give you guys a little time sync here, we got 6:28, 6:27, 6:26, 6:25, 6:24. So here we go, guys. 2nd down and goal. Ball here at the 9-yard line. Caleb Williams under center. It's a 3-wide receiver set. Williams, play action, looking to throw, tosses it. Monangai under pressure. He goes down for the tackle in the backfield. And that's a terrific play for San Francisco. They sniffed out that running back screen as Williams tried to just toss it to the running back on that screen play, but it's snuffed out by San Francisco. Nice play there. And looks like number 93, I believe it is the one with the tackle, the big defensive lineman. So 3rd and goal here for Chicago. This is a big defensive play. And can San Francisco make a stop? We'll see Caleb Williams in the shotgun. 4-wide receiver set. Ball at the 11-yard line. Williams looking to throw. It's a 4-man rush. Williams, plenty of time, gets rid of it, and incomplete! It's almost intercepted, but just out of the reach of the running back there, and now Chicago will have to go for the field goal attempt. So 4th and goal, and now we see the replay as Williams, he had his running back in the flat there, and if he puts it on him, there's a chance. He's got a chance there, but Williams, unfortunately, that looks like that might have even been tipped just slightly. And now we will see a field goal attempt for Chicago to take the lead from 29 yards out. And the 29-yard field goal is good, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, sorry guys, you know, my TV says it's live, but sometimes you got to be closer to where the game's actually being played for the game stream to actually be synced up completely live. So I appreciate you there, Chris, man, but yeah, that's just something out of my control there, buddy. All right, so we got a field goal for Chicago. So that means the Bears lead now 38, and the 49ers 35. And Omar says, fire Todd Bowles and Grizzard. Yeah, it could be a possibility, that's for sure. All right, so let's look at that last drive there for Chicago. And we've got 5.5 minutes left to go in this ball game after an 11-play, 78-yard drive there for Chicago. That takes about 6 minutes off the clock. That's probably the longest drive thus far in this football game. As we look at it here, we did have a almost 9-minute touchdown drive from San Francisco in the second quarter. But yes, that was the second longest drive of the game, Chicago's longest drive of the game. And they're able to get the lead 38-35 here with that 29-yard field goal. And now we'll see the 49ers offense come back out on the field as they look to regain the lead here in the fourth. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any football questions or shout outs, make sure you hit me up with those super chats. And if you guys are interested in supporting the channel, you guys can go sign up for channel memberships that are on my YouTube channel, Tim Reynolds Show. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, Burger, I'm definitely upset about it, man. It was a tough loss for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but hey, I'm a diehard fan, so got to try to just move on and root for them next week. They still got a chance to make the playoffs, and, you know, you'll see what happens from there, you know what I mean? But sometimes you can't control these things, man. No, what's going on, Chris? This is a Bobby Boucher jersey, so I don't know where you're getting Broncos from. But yeah, man, I'm a Bucs fan, dude. You can see the Bucs stuff over here. You got the Bucs sign right there. I mean, I try to make it kind of obvious. The stocking is also covering up some more stuff, too, so. Oh, we're playing next Saturday night? Ooh, I like that. I like that. Landon, what's going on, Brothers a Boxer? Awesome, man. All right, so with that field goal, Chicago's got the 38-35 lead, and now we'll see San Francisco get the ball back with 5:22 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Bounces in the landing zone. Tough, good stop by Sky Moore to make something out of this to get to the 25-yard line. Credit Carlos Santos with an excellent 30 kick.
All right, so Brock Purdy getting ready to come back out on the offense after the kickoff there. And Purdy's been able to use his legs and his arm to really get this offense going for San Francisco. And they've been pretty much unstoppable in this game, and they'll need Purdy to continue his hot streak in this one. So 1st and 10 for Purdy. He's under center at the 25-yard line. Hands it off. McCaffrey, right side. Christian McCaffrey with a 4-yard gain. Up to the 29-yard line. Sets up 2nd down and 6.
He had a quick conversation with the team doctor.
Yeah, Burger, we do play the Panthers next week.
And twisting and trying to keep his lower back loose. They put the massage gun on it. He's doing everything he could to try and stretch that out and stay in the game.
25 touches tonight. 397 touches, receptions, or handoffs on the season. Just trying to get that back loose and ready to go.
So 2nd down and 6 here for the 49ers offense. Purdy in the shotgun. And he's going to look to throw. Blitz coming from Chicago. San Francisco picks it up. Purdy over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for Christian McCaffrey, who's looking for a flag. And it was C.J. Gardner-Johnson with the coverage. And that's going to bring a 3rd down and 6 here for the 49ers offense.
They've got C.J. Gardner-Johnson on McCaffrey. And this is that moment. And you wonder, you've got to make decisions as a head coach. Do I think McCaffrey has enough in him right now? Or is he feeling the pain? Do you have to go to somebody like a Tonjes? Do you have to go to
So now 3rd and 6 here for the 49ers. Brock Purdy in the shotgun. Chicago showing blitz. They rush 4. Purdy under pressure gets rid of it. It's caught. And that's Tonjes, the tight end, stretching for the 1st down. 49ers, a gain of 6 by the tight end. And he's got enough for a new set of downs for this San Francisco offense. So a nice play here. Purdy had to step up in the pocket. It's pretty decent pass protection there. And then Purdy finds his tight end coming open across the field. One-on-one with the linebacker. A nice 6-yard gain. Sets up 1st down and 10. So at the 36, Purdy looking to throw from under center. Gets rid of it. McCaffrey with the catch, but he's only going to get 3 yards on that play. So that sets up second down here in 7.
Linebacker duo with the stop for Chicago.
Yeah, they are all over this now.
Omar, I'd rather play the 49ers, but we did beat them with Mac Jones, not Purdy, so I don't know. I don't know who I want to face. But the Bucs will have to face a wild card team, so it'll either be blah 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 blah. I think it's going to be the Packers or somebody. We'll see. So quick throw. Oh, and Tonjins dropped that one, but we've got a flag on the play. And a terrible drop by the tight end. Brock Purdy threw it right in his breadbasket. But we got to see what the penalty marker is.
Illegal use of hands to the face, defense.
Uh-oh, and that penalty's going on the defense. Illegal hands to the face. And it's an automatic first down for San Francisco. Yeah, Druns, I'm not sure who the Bucs would face if they did make it to the playoffs as the 4th seed. I'm pretty sure it's going to either be Seattle, the Rams maybe, the 49ers. There's probably any of those NFC West teams. So now 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line here for Purdy in this offense. And play action, Purdy under pressure, gets rid of it. McCaffrey with the catch. He's got blockers out in front. McCaffrey to the 50, to the 45, to the 40. Cuts back inside and out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a first down, 49ers.
Mike, what have they been doing all night long? This bootleg has been destroying them. But all the linemen go that way with McCaffrey on the fake. So you come back around that way.
Go Pack, go would be the Rams. Yeah, not looking forward to that.
And there you go with McCaffrey down the field. Didn't even have to exert himself that much to get himself open.
All right, so here we go, guys. What's up, Ice Carter? And a handoff there. Robinson nowhere to go on that play. So second down and long coming up now for the 49ers, and we are down to under 3 minutes to go here in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Boy, the clock management becomes really...
Dude, Icy, heck yeah, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for coming and hanging out with the chat, man. Happy holidays to you as well there, brother, Icy Carter. Go Pack, now the Ravens are out of the playoffs. No, if the Ravens win next week, Go Pack, against the Steelers, they win their division. So now second down and 10. Purdy in the shotgun here. Ball at the 38, looking to throw. 4-man rush. Purdy over the middle. It's caught! Jennings at the 15. He's at the 10, at the 5, and it's a touchdown! 49ers! And San Francisco gets it into the end zone, and now looks like the offense will stay out for the 2-point conversion. And what a play from Brock Purdy, his 5th touchdown on the day, and what a play it is. This one from 38 yards out. Jennings one-on-one on the left side. He gets behind the zone coverage defense in between the safeties and then makes a move to get it into the end zone for the touchdown. 49ers. What a play. Thank you there. Appreciate you, I say. So I say. All right, so they're going to actually go for the extra point here, not the 2-point conversion. And the extra point is good. So with 2:15 remaining, San Francisco takes the lead in this one.
Who's got the most TDs this year for the San Francisco 49ers? Jennings. This one puts them up 4 with 2:15 to go.
Oh my goodness, man. Guys, what an incredible drive that was for the San Francisco 49ers. It's 7 plays, 75 yards, and the 38-yard touchdown pass from Brock Purdy to Greg Jennings. And Jennings has the most receiving touchdowns on this team as he catches another one there. And Brock Purdy now has 3 touchdown passes through the air and 2 on the ground for 5 total touchdowns here again. That's 5 total touchdowns in back-to-back weeks for Brock Purdy in this offense. But with 2:15 left to go, the Chicago Bears have an opportunity for another late game comeback. They've already set the NFL record with 6 comebacks in the fourth quarter with less than 2 minutes remaining, which is an NFL record and a franchise record for the Chicago Bears. So you cannot count out this team yet. It's a 42-38 ball game here in Santa Clara. Chicago will get the ball back in this one in the fourth quarter. Dude, Brock Purdy is on fire right now, guys. Like, I am telling you, man, like, this is the thing about this 49ers team as well. Like, they're not even fully healthy. Like, could you imagine how dangerous this 49ers team would be if they had Nick Bosa, if they had Fred Warner? Heck, Trent Williams has been out all this game. Tight end George Kittle has been out of this whole game. They haven't had Brandon Ayuk the whole year. This team is dangerous. Kyle Shanahan is in his bag right now, and this team could be very, very dangerous heading into the playoffs, especially if San Francisco clinches the number 1 seed. Guys, we could see the playoffs run through Santa Clara, and that's exactly where the location is for Super Bowl 60. Oh ho ho! And Brock Purdy with over 300 passing yards in this one and 5 total touchdowns. And now, with 2:15 remaining, Chicago will get the ball back. And will we see another late game heroic comeback from quarterback Caleb Williams and offensive coordinator head coach Ben Johnson? Heck yeah, man. McCaffrey's cooking for a lot of fantasy teams right now, dude. What's up, Christopher? Hope you guys are doing good, man. Thank you so much for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to support the channel as well, make sure you guys sign up for channel memberships now on my YouTube channel, Tim Reynolds Show. And you guys can also donate or hit me up with those super chats here in the comments with any questions, football questions, or shout outs you guys have. Thank you so much. Appreciate all the love here, guys. And Chicago takes the touchback, so they're going to come out here on offense, 1st and 10. Go, Pack, go. Appreciate you, man. Good luck to your Packers next week. Time for the defense to show up, says Eddie. Hell yeah, dude. Welcome to the chat. Lee says, come on, Bears. So now from the 35-yard line, Caleb Williams in the shotgun, a 3 wide receiver set. They put DJ Moore in motion. They'll hand it off here. Swift, right side, gets it up to the 40, and that should take us to the 2-minute warning. All right, guys, so at the 2-minute warning, let me know what you guys think here. Who are you rolling with? Will Chicago make a big comeback here once again for their 7th fourth quarter comeback of the season? Or will we see San Francisco keep their eyes on the prize for the number 1 seed here with a matchup looming next week? If San Francisco can survive here late in this one, they will take on the Seattle Seahawks for the number 1 seed in the NFC. And for the Chicago Bears, if they're able to pull off the upset and the comeback win, they will have an opportunity for the number 1 seed as well, depending on what happens next week. And guys, I'm excited to see what's going to happen in the final week of the regular season, where we will see 2 divisions determined in week 18 with the AFC North division. We'll see the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Baltimore Ravens. And then in the NFC South Division, we will see the Carolina Panthers traveling to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in what should be an incredible Week 18 slate of NFL games in the 2025 NFL season. But guys, we are about to end the 2025 year here coming up, so I just want to give a big shout out to every single one of you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. I just want to say God bless you all. Hope you had a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from Tim Reynolds Show and a Happy New Year to every single one of you guys. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for showing all the love and support right here on Tim Reynolds Show. Let's go, baby. All right. So coming up here, it's about to be clutch time. Well, Caleb is key here. Will he be a dub or Mr. Clutch? Eddie, we about to find out. Caleb Williams has definitely been a guy who has really done well under pressure. Besides that Packer game a couple of weeks ago in Lambeau where he threw that late interception, Caleb Williams has been pretty clutch this year for Chicago. Let's go, guys. Come on. Come on. Gabe, what's going on? We've got the score pinned in the chat for everybody. 49ers, 42. Chicago Bears, 38. So 2 minutes to go here in this one. No coaches' challenges allowed in the last 2 minutes. And now Chicago is right at the 40-yard line here, but they do need a touchdown to get the lead back in this one. It's already 6 wins when trailing in the last final 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. That's the most in a single season in NFL history. So 6 comeback wins already here for Chicago. Can they make it 7? So 2nd down and 5. Caleb Williams in the shotgun. It's a 3 wide receiver set. They put the tight end Loveland in motion. And now here Williams looking to throw under pressure, gets rid of it, incomplete, looking for DeAndre Swift, but there is a flag on the play. We've got a penalty marker, Laundry on the field, folks. Oh, and that's going to be holding on the defense, and that's going to give it automatic first down for Chicago, and Kyle Shanahan is not happy about that. Gabe, what's going on, man? Appreciate you. Patrick there with the sub. Appreciate you, man.
So, a couple of backups in there. There is the contact.
And there's a clear hold by the defender on Luther Burden III. So the correct call there from the referee sets up first down and 10. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. We're almost up to 100 likes again. Let's go. And now Williams in the shotgun here. 3 wide receiver set to the left side. Ball at the 44-yard line. Looking to throw here. Williams under pressure gets rid of it. It's tapped. Incomplete. And the defensive line comes up with the big play there. The big man, Collins, number 95, gets that big frying pan mid up and bats that ball down for an incomplete pass. And a great play there by the rookie defensive lineman. He's one-on-one with the center, can't get pressure there, and gets the hand up at the last second. A beautiful play to bat that ball down. So 2nd down and 10, a minute 51 remaining here in this one. Chicago with the football at the 44-yard line. It's a 4 wide receiver set now, lined up on the right hash. Swift in the backfield with Williams looking to throw, gets it to Swift. Swift in the flat, gets it up across the 50 to the 48. That's going to set up 3rd down and 3 here for Chicago. And tick, 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 tick. A minute and a half remaining in the fourth quarter. Chicago has all their timeouts left. So now at the 49, so 3rd and 4. Williams in the shotgun here. And wait a minute. It looks like a timeout here for the 49ers, and they needed that timeout to help them with a defensive substitution. So that's the first timeout for the 49ers. A minute 24 remaining here in this one. Chicago trailing in this matchup by 5 points. Or 4 points, I should say. Chris Casey, Tim, name your top 5 QBs right now. I mean, that's pretty hard to say, man. Especially with the down year Patrick Mahomes had. But let me see. In no particular order, Matthew Stafford, Let's go with Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of other guys you could put in there right now, man. Some of them are just not playing good football right now. Brock Purdy, I probably got to put in there as well. And I mean, I guess you pick the fifth one. You know what I mean? You could pick a lot of guys there. Here you go. 3rd and 4. Williams looking to throw here. 5-man rush. Williams scrambling to the left side. Williams got a way to run. Williams, and barely gets the first down for Chicago. And the Bears are able to convert that 3rd down. Williams uses his legs as the pressure was getting there on the quarterback. He's forced to scramble to the left side, and he gets that up the field across the 45, just barely for the first down marker. So 1:17 left to go. Chicago still has all 3 of their timeouts remaining. Yeah, Drake May. I want to put Drake May in there too because he's had such a great season. He might be the MVP. So let's put Drake May in there. So here we go. 1st and 10. Caleb Williams in the shotgun looking to throw. Blitz coming. Williams gets rid of it. Loveland drops the football. Wide open in the flat, and the tight end cannot bring it in. What a missed opportunity there for Loveland. Nobody was around him. That was an easy first down catch and run, but instead, it's 2nd down and 10 with the 1:13 remaining for Chicago. Heck yeah, appreciate you guys for hanging out here, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So here we go, 2nd down and 10 at the 45-yard line. Williams in the shotgun, looking to throw over the middle, incomplete, looking for Komet, his tight end, and that one's off the mark. So a 3rd down and long coming up for the Bears. Dude, go Pack. I appreciate you, man. I try to keep the energy good, man. This is how I think football announcing should be. You know, hyped up. Energy, passion. It's just something you don't hear in every day, especially with everyday broadcasting. So now here we go, guys. 1 minute and 9 seconds to go. 3rd down and 10 here for the Bears. Williams in the shotgun here. And he's looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Caught. Burden makes a nice move in the inside at the 35 and down at the 31-yard line. And Chicago not burning a timeout. They still got 3 remaining. We're now under 50 seconds to go. Caleb Williams getting them right back to the line of scrimmage after that big 14-yard gain. At the 32, looking to throw here. Gets rid of it. It's caught. And another catch by the rookie Burden the 3rd. And he's having one hell of a game. And that'll be the first timeout for Chicago. Wow, guys. Talk about a breakout performance here as we see a 14-yard gain on that last pass to Luther Burden III as they show the replay here. A nice out route. He cuts back on the inside and breaks the ankles of the defender twice. And then a 5-yard catch finding the opening in the defense on that next play. And now, with 40 seconds remaining, Chicago is within scoring distance here in this one. Guys, what an incredible Sunday night football game. This Week 17 slate has brought a lot of action. And 8 catches for 138 yards and a touchdown for Luther Burden III, the rookie wide receiver. And he's stepping up with Roma Dunze and Zacchaeus out in this one for Chicago. So now at the 26-yard line, it's 2nd down and 5. Williams in the shotgun. It's a 3 wide receiver set with Loveland in the slot. The tight end, blitz coming. Williams rolling out, gets rid of it, incomplete. And the pressure getting to Williams there forces the incomplete pass. The all-out blitz from San Francisco forces an incompletion. And now it'll be 3rd down with 36 seconds remaining. And you see there, the defensive back gets around the running back and almost gets to the quarterback. So 3rd down and 5. Will the 49ers look for another blitz here? Williams in the shotgun. A bunch receiver set to the left side with Clement and Loveland. So 2 tight ends here. They put Burden in motion from left to right. Looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Oh, incomplete! And Luther Burden drops an important third down pass, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 5 for Chicago. 33 seconds remaining, and Williams with the beautiful throw, and Luther Burden just takes his eyes off the football and drops it. And in clutch time, that is not what Chicago needed here. So now the biggest play of this game here at the 26-yard line. And Chicago's going to take a timeout just to make sure they've got the right play call coming up here. Wow, guys, what a play. Don't forget, guys, to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Let's go, guys. Wearing the Bobby Boucher jersey. Appreciate you guys showing some love. We're almost to our like goal of 100 likes here on this live stream, guys. Let's make it happen. Please make sure you guys go sign up for channel memberships if you're interested here in supporting the channel. And also, guys, feel free to hit me up with those super chats with any comments, shout outs, or football questions you guys have here in this one. And it's coming down to the wire here. 38 Chicago, 42 San Francisco with 33 seconds remaining. It all comes down to this. 4th and 5 for Chicago.
Missed one already, and he has been the guy that I think throughout the course of the season you probably would have the most confidence.
So here we go. 4th and 5. The offense in the shotgun here. Williams with a 4 wide receiver set. Swift is in the backfield. The 49ers are showing blitz. They rush 4. Williams, plenty of time. Throws. It's caught! Loveland with the grab, and he's inside the 15 and tackled down, and it's a first down, Chicago! And when they had to have it, Caleb Williams comes up clutch with a big pass here. The pressure getting to the quarterback, but the offensive line gives him just enough time to find his tight end Loveland in the slot. It's a zone defensive scheme, and he's sitting right there in front of the defense, wide open for the big catch and run. So a gain of 13 yards there for 84. And now the last timeout taken for Chicago. 26 seconds remaining. So any play tackled in bounds, they're going to have to spike it or get up to the line of scrimmage very quickly. So only a few plays left for Chicago to get the victory here. Down by 4. A field goal does them no good. And now here we go. 1st and 10. Ball at the 13-yard line. Williams in the shotgun, looking to throw. Under pressure, Williams gets rid of it. Incomplete. So he throws that one away. A smart play from Williams. Sets up 2nd down and 10 with 21 seconds remaining. Yeah, go Pack, go. Bucks fan. Thanks for asking. Appreciate you, bro. Guys, thank you so much, man. Seriously, I really appreciate all the support here, guys. You've been very interactive in the chat. And I hope you guys are loving the live stream, man. Woo! All right, so 21 seconds remaining. Williams in the shotgun here. Ball at the 13-yard line. It's a 4 wide receiver set. Williams, quick throw, caught. Loveland tosses it to Swift. Swift right there at the 1st down marker, but he's tackled down. The clock's running down. 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. They've got to clock it here. Williams under center, 5 seconds, and with 4 seconds left, the Bears have one more play left. And wow, guys, what a play from Chicago. Loveland makes the catch on a quick out route, and he tosses it back to Swift, who almost takes it into the end zone. He at least gets the 1st down, but how about that San Francisco defense colliding on the ball carrier, getting there at the same time when needed for a clutch tackle. And now, guys, this will be the last play of the game. The clock's running down. Williams and the Bears could be in trouble. And it's, he gets it off. Williams in the shotgun, rolling around, breaks out of the sack. Williams left side looking, still under pressure. Williams, incomplete. And the 49ers win it at the buzzer. And what a play. Oh my goodness! I thought the Bears weren't going to get the play off, and the fans in Santa Clara are losing their minds Stadium for what has been one of the most exciting football games of the year. And what a play as Chicago can't convert on the last play of the game at the 3-yard line. And here's your final in this one. The Chicago Bears 38. The San Francisco 49ers 42. Wow! What a game! Holy moly!
Williams runs off Purdy being held by the athletic training staff as he's just gotten up out of the end zone to our right. And then back to a knee. He was trying to put some weight on it, walking off.
Wow, guys, what an incredible game. Let's get right to the stat recap in this one. Talk about excitement. They barely got the football off. Williams trying to keep the play alive, trying to just wait to find somebody open.
Everybody was coming with him. Just couldn't get enough on it as he tried to reach.
So here we go, Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears. As we see the stat recap here on this one, Caleb Williams, 25 for 42 for 330 passing yards and 2 passing touchdowns. DeAndre Swift with 9 carries for 54 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. And the Chicago Bears had 110 rushing yards in this one as well. Luther Burden with the career game of 8 receptions for 138 yards in this one and 1 receiving touchdown. Colston Loveland with 6 catches for 95 yards and a touchdown as well. And we've seen a lot of other playmakers with a couple of catches throughout this game for Chicago, man. What a great game this was, man. And we see Brock Purdy as we go over the 49ers offensive numbers here. Purdy, 24 for 33 for 303 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns, and 1 interception. That one went for a pick 6 for Chicago. And Christian McCaffrey finishes his day with 23 carries for 140 yards and a touchdown on the ground. We also seen Ricky Pearsall finish was the leading receiver with 5 catches for 85 yards. But guys, Brock Purdy with 6 carries for 28 yards on the ground and 2 rushing touchdowns. San Francisco had over 200 rushing yards on the ground in this ball game. Ricky Pearsall, the leading receiver, but Jake Tonjins had the most catches with 7 catches for 60 yards and a touchdown. Jawan Jennings, who leads this team in touchdowns, with 2 catches for 42 yards and a touchdown grab. Christian McCaffrey also added 4 catches for 41 yards for 180 total yards from scrimmage for Christian McCaffrey in this one, and a great performance from him. And we also seen Robinson with 2 catches for 30 yards as well. We've seen Kyle Juszczyk with 2 catches for 14 yards and a touchdown grab in this one. And your final, once again in this Sunday night football matchup, we see the San Francisco 49ers get the victory 42-38 over the Chicago Bears. And wow, guys, thank you so much for giving a big shout out here, man, to give the 49ers. They've been walking hospital the whole season. Shanahan definitely deserves up there for Coach of the Year. It's going to be between him and Mike Vrabel, in my opinion, for Coach of the Year this year, guys. And look, guys, we've only need one more like to get us up to 100. That's our like goal here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't let me down. Come on, chat. I want to see 100 in that like column. Come on, man. Appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed this live play-by-play here on Tim Reynolds Show. What a fantastic Sunday night football game this was, man. We have seen some of the best football this NFL season here in Week 17. This all started with Thursday night, now Sunday night. This has been one epic week for the NFL, and what a way to end the 2025 NFL season as well as we get ready to celebrate the new year. Guys, it has been an incredible 2025, and we just reached 100 likes on the live stream. Let's go! It's Tim Reynolds Show, and guys, once again, can I please give you guys a big shout out to say thank you for making 2025 one of the most successful years for me and my YouTube channel. Guys, as we continue to grow. I can't wait to start doing this full time with you guys, and it's all because of you guys. All the support that you guys show, I have got to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it, guys. Continue to show your support in many ways through channel memberships, super chats, shout outs, and subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate it, guys. Happy holidays. Happy late Merry Christmas to you guys as well. And also, guys, want to give a big shout out to all of my fans here that come up and hang out with this, guys. Oh, dude, GT says, can we talk baseball? Love your energy. Tune in more, says Final Standoff. Appreciate it, man. The Pats guy says, can you do NBA streams? Yeah, guys, so the one thing you won't see from me on here more than likely, guys, is baseball streams or basketball or hockey. Hockey, it's hard to keep up with the names, even though I like the action. But for me, NBA and baseball, man, it's just a little bit more fun to watch on TV when it's the playoffs rather than just an everyday game. Plus, it's kind of hard to work your schedule around those games with the way they always schedule them. So football always tends to work better for me. And guys, look at this. Tampa Bay will be taking on the Carolina Panthers on Saturday afternoon with the 49ers and Seahawks on Saturday night. And then we've got a slate next week where we'll see what the Sunday night football game here, and it looks like it's going to be, yep. So Sunday night football next week will be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens for that division crown. Should be an incredible weekend coming up for the first week of 2026. Happy New Year, guys, from Tim Reynolds Show, and we'll see you guys next time here for some more live play-by-play on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Peace out, everybody. Thank you so much for showing all the love and support in the chat. Appreciate y'all. Peace out. Take care of each other, man. Always remember to show love to your family and friends because you never know when the last day will be that they're here, man. Happy New Year, guys, and happy holidays from Tim Reynolds Show.